Howdy, partners.
The boys.
Oh my god, we're fucking so lame.
What's up, man? I like the tank.
Thanks, bud.
You bust the tank out on the coldest day of, was it July?
Yeah, it's actually raining outside, but
August,
it's still
whatever.
85 degrees out. Welcome to California.
Hey, buddy. Yeah.
Also, welcome to California, Spencer Rowett.
Heyo.
Cheers. What's up, buddy?
Said that right?
You did.
Oh, thank God, dude. Thank God. Spencer, the owner of Invicta Coffee Co., a proud sponsor of this podcast. Probably won't be a sponsor after this. Let's be honest.
Yeah, fuck you guys. I'm
Getting,
leaving.
it's getting pulled immediately after this episode airs.
As long as he doesn't take the bags I have
Yeah,
already in.
yeah. Just don't take the existing coffee we have, please.
I should have brought more. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, we were talking about that off air where he's like, yeah, I pretty much did the worst thing I could possibly do and brought literally nothing.
No, wait, look at that cool banner we got.
Dude, we do have a cool banner right
I was
here
focusing so hard on not forgetting that I didn't bring anything else.
now. I love it. Well, welcome to California, the cleanest, friendliest, nonpartisan, morally sound state out there, right?
Yeah, dude, it cost $60 to fill up my wife's car on the way over here, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Normally it costs like $30, but
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, whatever. You know, Biden is doing great.
Thanks, Obama.
I actually just saw a note that his, what is it, likeness? Not likeness.
Yeah, popularity or whatever.
Popularity,
Poll.
whatever. I
Yeah.
mean, God knows what that actually means, but it's at its lowest it's been since his term.
Dude, where do these polls
You
come
don't
from?
say.
Where do these polls come from? I've never seen one of these polls. I've never been asked.
Right, dude.
Yeah, crazy. I don't have a-
They come directly from...
all the fact
Well-
checkers and the community guideline supervisors.
yeah.
Probably.
I was going to say, if they're polling in his favor, I was going to say they come directly from the White House, but never mind. If they're polling against him, I have no idea.
No, but that's a great call, Paul. I have never, ever been stopped and be like, hey, could you be a part of this poll? Or like ever been sent something.
I think if like 5 years ago I would have been like, no, I'm fine. But now I'm like, yeah, I'll do a poll.
Yeah. Oh, what is it? A Biden? Fucking give me that thing.
Political poll?
You have more? You have more? Yeah. I'll do multiple.
You guys are not checking IDs. We're good, right?
Yeah.
Hang on. I want to interrupt. We got something special. This episode will air and it'll be Spencer's 37th birthday.
Holy
That's
shit.
true. very
So
true.
I have something for you.
Oh my God.
I have one rule. Andrew's gonna have to switch the camera to Spencer Kirksey,
Okay.
and you're gonna have to put your hand in there, eyes closed, and then pull it out.
Dude, I did this before and there was charges pressed.
You gotta pull it out
It happens.
and show the camera what you got. All right.
Okay.
If you
Closing
hand
my
that,
eyes.
hang on.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spencer's gonna hand it back. There you go.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Cameras on. Cameras on him.
Camera
right.
one. Camera two. Camera one.
All right.
If it's a dildo, I'll be
Do we
happy.
help you? Okay. Close your
won't be
eyes.
mad.
Close your eyes.
That's
Close your
too
eyes.
small of a bag.
Close your eyes.
Oh, closing my eyes.
And then you gotta hold it up to the camera without opening your eyes.
Oh my God. This is a G-string,
Oh,
isn't it?
fuck yeah.
This is the Speedo. This has to be a Speedo.
Wow.
Yes. Should I do this now?
I'm pretty new here, but I'm pretty sure you have to wear that for the rest of the podcast.
I don't know if YouTube can handle that. Like,
Dude,
it's-
I don't think
these
anybody
go on
can
YouTube?
handle that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
He's like, oh, can you blotch out my face and change my voice?
I didn't even put my makeup on.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Well, thanks a bunch, guy.
I got another gift coming later.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's one.
Can't wait to see how that one's gonna be.
That's for you and the wife.
Oh man, she's gonna love that. Thank you.
I
big
think
guy.
you should do it. Break the internet and just put it on.
Maybe not now, but maybe a pool photo shoot later on. You know, American flag fanny pack could be in the duo. I don't
What is
know.
that considered? It's assless. It's just like it had the straps in the back.
There's multiple straps.
That's just a straight G-string.
No, there's no string in the back.
As soon as I saw it, I blacked out. I actually didn't even.
It's
look
like
at
the
it.
opposite of a G-string. It doesn't even go up your ass at all.
Oh,
Wait,
dude,
turn.
this looks like a fucking cup holder, dude. This is how they used to rock.
Get some photos, Andrew.
That's so hot.
Look at that.
Hang on.
Look at that.
It's and
beautiful.
the brand is Play.
Yeah. Play. Hey, let's do fucking G-strings and shit. What do you want to name it? Just name it Play.
There's like a little too much fabric on the front, though.
There is. They really fucked that one up. Like, I need at least 50% less.
Hey, if you want the label in the front, you got to buy one of those.
You know who's gonna love these?
Freddie Vibes.
Freddie Vibes is gonna love these, dude. That's gonna be great. Why don't we just do this real quick? Oh,
What a great guy.
what a guy!
Happy birthday, bud.
Thanks, bud.
37.
Yeah, 37.
Today?
August 3rd.
Oh, shit.
So when
okay.
this airs, it'll
right
be
there.
August 3rd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm crying.
They grow up so fast.
They grow up so fast. It's crazy.
Little feller.
I don't even know how to fucking recuperate from that. Where do we go from here?
No, you're just thinking how you're gonna fit that into the old gram or
I'm gonna figure out how I fit all the junk in there. You know what I mean?
You need a couple socks.
All right. Well, I mean,
roll of quarters.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Some grilled asparagus. Or some
Hiding grapes in there? What you doing over there,
shit
boy?
in that pocket, baby.
Well, let's talk more about you now that the G strings come out.
Oh, shit.
How's the? You guys drove out here, right?
Yeah. Yep.
How
From
was-
Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah, Phoenix, Arizona.
Yep.
What's the weather like over there right now? It's got to be unbearable.
It's pretty shitty. So it's actually like downpouring rain for the last couple of days. I was driving through Scottsdale Friday morning and like I couldn't even see 5 feet in front of me. It was raining so hard, which is good because we haven't had monsoons like that in a couple of years. It seems like so we needed it, but
I've seen a couple flooding. Like it floods because of the monsoons. Like
yeah, dude,
that.
there were like cars floating down the street up in northern Arizona.
Was that
and
in
shit.
Arizona? That
Yeah.
little clip I saw? It's like a viral clip of like cars just fucking.
Yeah, I think it was like a
down the
stupid
river.
Prius or something, so it
Yeah.
probably deserved it. But
Yeah, I mean
whatever.
that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. Absolutely.
Bye bye.
But yeah, so now it's just gonna when we get back, it's just gonna be hot and humid now instead of just hot. So that's cool.
Yeah. Well, that's funny. I think you brought that over a little bit here to Cali because these last maybe week and a half or so, Paul, we've been dealing with some like fucking weird weather out here. Yeah, it's like 90 degrees, but it's fucking wet as shit outside. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, this July gloom is a little throwing me off. So
Yeah.
it's good for me being of the darker complexion.
Yeah,
Gives me a break on the old burn. The old, let's see, is it big old teeth and eyeballs?
Well, now that you don't work the pole anymore,
Yeah.
leave that up for context.
There you go.
You don't have the raccoon eye suntan.
Yeah.
Dude, both my brother-in-laws are both trying to be apprentices, trying to be linemen, and they both have that same fucking look, dude. Like their face is just beet red, but this is fucking albino white around the
Hey,
eyes.
shout out blue collar workers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking A.
and you're a living legend. The UTI. He came up on my ad.
Dude, the amount of people that have screenshot that and sent it to me, I'm like, oh
That's
no.
right. That was a while ago, right?
I think it's still circulating Pandora.
That's amazing.
UTI University, the University of UTI.
Yeah,
The University of Transmitted.
Transmitter.
urinary tract
Yeah,
infections.
there you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
it's quite the experience.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, I was like the poster child for caterpillars. Like, I don't know, whatever you would call that. I don't even know.
Was it a billboard or just a digital ad?
Digital ad.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe there's a billboard out
You
there
getting
somewhere.
Yeah.
royalties?
Fuck no. Didn't even get paid once.
Dude, terrible.
I'm gonna sue.
Terrible. Sue them.
I saw it. I was like, wait, hang on.
Hang on now.
I know this handsome fella.
Look at this dick.
Quick question about dudes named Spencer. I don't know what your experience has been like, but other than myself, which opens up to another question, and I'm not judging you quite yet,
He's
but
judging you.
every other Spencer I've met has been an absolute douchebag. But then I'm thinking maybe I'm a douchebag too, and I just don't know that. What do you think?
Ignorance is bliss. I mean, we're both douchebags.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
Get my wife in here. Ask her what she thinks of me.
well, I mean, you're still married, so that says something, right?
That's true. Yeah, I can't be that big of a douchebag, right? 7 years. I mean,
7 years.
Yeah.
Married or just
married.
together?
Yeah.
Wow, how long you been together?
7 years.
Man, it went quick.
As those words were coming out of my mouth, I'm like, oh, I'm just lining them up right now.
Yeah, we were quick on the draw on that one.
That a baby.
I was in the military, pretty typical, but also typical for military is like 99% divorce rate. So
Mm-hmm.
probably why I got out.
Yeah.
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 No,
Yeah.
You were in the military for a long time too.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad you
Thank you
recognize.
thank you so much for your service, bro.
Yeah, you're a goddamn hero.
And don't you fucking forget about it.
It's hard to live. I live the shadow of my service, but no, I'm just kidding.
I did want to ask you, and this is super random. I actually don't even know the purpose of you coming out to California, but I wanted to ask you on a touristy level, what is your number one priority to accomplish out here on a tourist level.
Oh shit. I hadn't even thought of that.
Like SeaWorld, is it fucking
fuck SeaWorld,
I know,
dude.
I'm right
Went
there
there in
with you.
Texas and I was like, this place sucks.
Yeah. As I say that, we're in San Diego as well this week, and I'm gonna have to go to SeaWorld, and I'm not happy about
There's
it.
a SeaWorld in San Diego?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it's the Disneyland, SeaWorld photos with your under 2-year-old kids.
Yeah.
That's a plus.
I can't believe SeaWorld hasn't been canceled yet.
Right? Right?
Dude. Not that I give a fuck, but the people that do give a fuck, you think they'd be like,
Yeah.
we need to shut this show down.
Well, dude, they do some like terrible shit to the animals
Yeah.
and whatever, everything that's
Yeah.
there. But yeah, I'm very surprised that.
Yeah. But anyway, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really think about that. Probably just.
So what were you coming down here for? Just
to chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my one of my buddies from back in Phoenix, him and his wife, his family goes to Carlsbad every summer. They have like a place there.
Okay. I think
And
I remember
so-
you briefly remember you telling me something.
Yeah.
like
So
that.
the first time my wife and I came out here was with them, which was a couple of years ago, and we just wanted to get away, get out of the heat. Decided to come out here, and
It's a good once a year trip. Come
Yeah.
down SD.
yeah,
SC's solid.
I like San
mean,
Diego. Yeah.
Which is so funny though, because LA's obviously gone to shit with homelessness and everything. But
Never been there, never will.
Yeah,
Don't go there.
but San Diego has started to see its fair share of that as well, unfortunately.
Dude, California's the shit. Like, this place is badass. It's a shame that your elected officials are running this place into the fucking dumps.
Dude, you
Nailed
you're
it.
not. Yeah, you nailed it.
That's why we
you're
can't
not gonna-
leave.
Yeah,
That's why we can't leave.
yeah.
It's
It
awesome.
really is though. Like honestly, truthfully, I grew up here. I was born in an awesome area called Topanga Canyon, where it's like all hippies and rednecks ran around. You felt like you were not in California, or you were in like Northern California, where all the ag guys are. You just didn't get that feel. Yet you were 30 minutes from downtown LA. You were 15 minutes to San Fernando Valley, so you were close to, civilization and regular stores and shit like that. But when you're in that little nook in Topanga Canyon, man, like it was just a really, really cool place to grow up. Like I just grew up running up mountains and creek beds and just, getting lost and all that kind of shit. But yeah. But I think back to those days where I'm just like, man, I know we still got some fight left in us. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I know, because it is such a fucking wonderful state. You can be in, I've said this before on the podcast, you can be in sand, mud, ocean, lake, snow, anywhere. You can do any kind of element you want within an hour's drive.
Yeah, it's dope. I love it.
You can find all those things within an hour, yet it's probably one of the highest homelessness issues we're dealing with now. Real estate is fucking a disaster right now.
Dude, same in Arizona. House prices are through the roof right now. It's disgusting.
I think it's everywhere.
And it's a trickle down, right?
Yeah.
Because all these homes in California are selling for at least, I would say, twice as much as they're actually worth. Okay. We had a neighbor on this street who moved to Oregon. They bought land and they're going to build on it. Good for them. They sold their house, single story, no upgrades, no pool, nothing that would draw your eye to it. They sold it for $700,000.
Jesus Christ.
Crazy.
You know what you could get in Texas for $700,000?
Dude, fucking 100 acres with a house and a fucking dock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no bullshit.
With its own private lake.
Yeah, with your own private lake and dock.
Shout out Texas.
Shout out to Texas. We love Texas.
Yeah. Texas is good.
I
Good people.
got a ton of family out in Texas.
I love Texas. I have
Yeah.
Texas. Well, I hope I don't offend anybody from Texas. I have the state of Texas tattooed on my ass, actually.
I like that.
That's fun.
Could I hear the story of that one?
Well, I was living in Texas. I was stationed there. Got really drunk in Austin one night. Me and I think 2 or 3 other buddies got it tattooed on our butts.
Perfect.
We went around to
Beautiful
tattoo
story.
shops. I remember going to like 3 or 4 tattoo shops, and we would ask if they would do it.
They're like, no.
And they literally looked at us as if we just asked them if we could fuck their moms. And they literally kicked us out.
And then
Finally, we found one shop, and they were like, fuck yeah, we'll do that.
we're down.
Is just the flag or is it the
No, it's like the outline of the state of
Oh,
Texas.
that's amazing. Left or right butt
Yeah.
cheek?
Left.
Okay.
Another funny story related to that. It's always, comes up in conversation. I was at a bar in Arizona. Bartender had the same tattoo on the side of his neck. And I was like, hey, dude, I got that same tattoo on my ass. I was a little drunk. He's like, no, you fucking don't. He's like, if you actually have this tattoo on your ass, I will give you a free drink. And I literally pulled down my pants in the middle of the bar, showed my ass, and got a free beer.
That's the ticket right there.
That is the ticket.
Ass tattoo.
Never know where it's going to get you.
Dude, that's amazing. I like that.
And it's going to stay healthy. It's probably the brightest tattoo you ever get.
Yeah, dude, all my other ones are like fading.
I know. I need to touch up.
Yeah.
So really no reason for you to come to California, but is there something you want to check off the old bucket list while you're here? Just cruise and hang.
I want to do some shopping in San Diego, some brands I follow on social media that I want to go see in person. There's a dispensary I want to go to. It's like a veteran-owned, what's it called? Helmand Valley Growers Company.
Okay.
They're in San Diego. I like to go check them out. They're like a nonprofit. Want to go check out Jocko's Gym, of course.
Victory.
Jocko's.
Yeah. Shout out Jocko.
He's always there on Sunday.
Is he?
Yeah.
Damn, I should have gone today.
Sorry. You got more important things to do.
Yeah, that's really important. Yeah, no, other than that, just chilling, doing whatever.
San Diego's
Well,
beautiful.
when you guys go back?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay,
Yeah.
solid.
You all right? You want to hang out?
What's
right?
that?
You trying to link up again or what's
No,
going
yeah, we're gonna try to hang out while we're both in San Diego.
Get blitzed
Dude.
together?
Yeah.
Make bad decisions? Get tattoos on asses?
I feel like we're gonna make plenty of bad decisions.
I got a
tonight.
whole ass cheek open.
Yeah.
We got a blank canvas to work with, bud.
It's crazy when you go to Arizona and you drive on the freeway and you see a guy riding a motorcycle, no helmet, and he's got a sidearm, just pieces just rolling, and you're like,
I love it.
it's a little weird.
I love it. I mean,
Can you not do that in California?
take a wild fucking guess.
I mean, you can, but there's going to be a string of cop cars and a helicopter above you.
Sons of Anarchy.
This
shit
white
coming.
supremacists.
Yeah, we were leaving our house, and Allie's got her little Sig P360, I think it is, in her car. She's
Nice.
like, okay, got my gun in the center console. I was like, get that shit out of here. Like, we're going to get arrested in California with that shit. I was like, I think you can only have like a 3-round magazine in that state.
A banana clip. No, you're good. I think
It's 10 rounds, I'm pretty sure.
10 rounds, but
Yeah.
it's a 2. It's got to be mag has to be out and nothing in the chamber, so it's got to be. Processed.
Meanwhile, I'm walking my kid in the morning with my fanny pack, and I got my G26 just sitting right in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd rather protect myself and then fucking apologize later.
You allegedly have it in your fan.
Allegedly.
But then in a gnarly boating accident, I lost everything.
All of them.
Oh, yesterday.
Oh shit. Well, that's not fun.
You want to hit us with a WTF?
Yeah, I got you queued up here. All right, here we go. Spencer, this is weird.
This is
Saying
weird,
two
right?
Spencers.
Yeah.
Me, Spencer?
Yeah.
Okay.
You down with little conspiracies and you like this little segment?
I fucking love conspiracies.
All right,
Well, you came to the right place.
this one's not a conspiracy. This is more of a fact or a thing. This is from our buddy Angela Nertz doing my dirty work.
Your inside man.
my go-to, and it is at Angela Nertz. Thanks, buddy.
Also an Invicta supporter.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's up, Andrew?
See, we got you. We got a little gang.
Okay,
we got
dude,
that little
we got a
PMP
crew going
gang.
on.
We're a
Yep.
little PMP crew. Yeah, they're faithful.
Yep, they are.
PMP faithful. All right, here we go. And that's what we want. Support our what are you guys called? Sponsors. There we go. All right, here we go. The Georgia Guidestones. You seen this?
Nope.
The Georgia Guidestones may not be the most enigmatic? There you go. Monument in the U.S. Huge slabs of granite inscribed with directions for rebuilding civilization after the apocalypse. Only one man knows who created them. He's not talking. The strangest monument in America looms over a barren knoll in northeastern Georgia. 5 massive slabs of polished granite rise out of the earth in a star pattern. The rocks are each 16 feet tall, with 4 of them weighing more than 20 tons apiece. Together, they support a 25,000-pound capstone approaching, I can't say that word. So they kind of look like Stonehenge, essentially.
Yeah.
And there's a photo. You can look it up.
They look like man-made stone hedges.
I've heard of these before. It says on there, like, the goal is to get the population of the entire world down to like 500,000 or something like that.
Yeah, something.
I used to work with this conspiracy
Yeah.
theorist, and he was he told me about it. That's the only reason I know about it. But he was like a straight like flat earther, thinks the moon is like a satellite and shit like that.
Dude, that's wild.
That's crazy.
That's a cool story. I'm trying to do some Googling right now, but it was like, there's something that came out in like 80s or 90s. It was like Project something.
Project X.
No, that's a great
good
movie.
movie.
That's a great movie. I was super in on that movie.
Yeah.
But it's something along those lines, and it's kind of the same thing where they're trying to get. The goal is to buy. I can't remember the year or anything. I'm terrible at these. I always fuck them up. But essentially the same thing. Like the goal is to decrease the population by like 50% or whatever the percentage is through the apocalypse and all this fucking
through COVID
shit. Yeah, through AKA COVID. But here we are. Crazy time to live. Boozing with the boys.
All right, we gotta make a special phone call real quick.
Right.
You don't know who it is.
I have no idea who it
It's
is.
gonna be exciting.
Okay.
See if they pick up. It's always a fun part. Oh, it's ringing.
Oh, that's good.
We are back.
Whose voice is that? Say again. Say your name or say your voice again. Do your voice.
We are back. What's up, guys? On today's episode of Bad Dad Beer.
Oh, my man.
My podcast.
Bad Dad Beer Review. My man.
What is up?
Dude, my guy. Another Arizona. A new Arizona transplant.
Oh shit.
Yes, and I'm a little bit out of place because I really need to get like a full-size lifted truck stat, or I'm gonna get run off the road.
That's a good call. We got our boy Spencer in here, the owner of Invicta Coffee, who is an Arizonian or Arizonan. How do you say that?
I don't know. I don't claim that. I'm not from there, so I have no idea what they call themselves.
Yeah, we were right before you got here. I did a little Googling, and there's this large debate whether it's Arizonan or Arizonian.
I'm pretty sure it's Arizonian.
You would think, right? Like that's
if you're not retarded, yeah.
yeah. I mean,
I think that's what I've heard too since I've been here. I think it's Arizonian.
all right. Well, there you go. Well, okay. What do we got? What are we doing here?
Settle.
All right, Bad Dad. Here we got. This is the first can on Boozing with the Boys. We got the Mongo Port Brewing Co. Double IPA. Have you heard of this? From San Marcos.
I have not. I've heard of the brewery. Haven't heard or haven't had the beer. But anytime there's mango in anything, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Let me read it.
Beer, sunscreen lotion, anything.
Let me read this to you. Laid back and hop forward, Port Brewing has been producing world-class beers since 2006. Our flagship double IPA, Mongo Harness, is a flavor of Centennial, Columbus, Simcoe, and Cascade hops. A massive resinous, I don't know. Aroma.
Yeah,
resinous. There, man.
You're so close.
Sorry.
Leads to notes of citrus with a piney bitterness on the finish. Enjoy this Mongo-sized wave of hop goodness from our brewers to yours. Here we go.
All right.
Ooh.
Give yourself a
Wait,
little pour.
So did I hear that wrong? Is it not mango? Did I hear mango?
It's Mongo. Mongo.
How the fuck am I supposed to pour in the glass?
Okay.
So what's the beer scene at, like in Arizona there, buddy?
You know, to be honest, it is, and it's never gonna touch Southern California, but they're definitely trying. I don't want to hate on them too much, but it's like coming from the Northwest, right? Born and raised in Seattle, and going and spending 5 years in LA and having all the SoCal beer, and then coming out to here, it's definitely third place out of the three regions. But there are some bright spots for sure. In fact, I spent some time at Goldwater Brewing in Scottsdale. That would be a place I'd recommend to anyone visiting from out of town for sure.
That was like the nicest way to say your beer sucks.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Bad Dad.
Water, I don't know.
This is a nice golden color we're working with. A little bit of a haze to it.
Yeah, a little haze.
I wouldn't call it a little cloudy. What is this actually labeled as? I didn't even notice.
Double
IPA. I'm pretty sure we pronounced that correctly.
8%.
All right. Well, cheers to you.
Cheers. Are you drinking,
guys.
Bad Dad?
Yeah, you got a beer in your hand?
I just finished. I just finished an IPA from Harland out of San Diego.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
Beautiful. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, this is delicious.
Cheers, boys.
Sorry.
I think that's the first double IPA I've ever had, honestly.
That's really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Missing out.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
real
good flavor.
This is real good.
Citrus. I'm gonna try to sound legit because we got Bad Dad on, but the citrus notes hitting on the back end. You know what I mean?
Okay. There you go.
Very smooth. Could have a couple of these, no problem. What do you think, Spence?
Ooh.
What do you think? Yeah, get in there.
Sniffing.
Getting an aroma of
Now, if Bad Dad, he's legit. Like the
Yeah.
guy breaks it down,
Yeah.
and he's got the old think tank.
Hey, you're not going to shout out Santan Brewery, dude?
Oh, you know what? I live like real close to there too, and I haven't gone. So maybe
Maybe
I'm
one
a
of these
fraud.
times.
I don't know.
Moon Juice. I was just telling these guys before we came live about Moon Juice, Santan Valley. It's my shit.
I think I have had that actually, and it was good. I think I had it on tap at a restaurant.
They got a grapefruit one too. Anyway,
All right.
this is good. I like it.
Beautiful.
Hey, thanks, man.
What was the ABV on that?
8%.
8%. There you go. That's the thing with those dippers, right? It's going to get you
Yeah.
to where you need to go quickly.
Yeah, this is dangerous because it's really good. Hoppy like a Stone-ish.
If you haven't, speaking of Stone, before we let you go, Bad Dad, we were over at a local brewery, restaurant, whatever you want to call it, called Heroes, and they had the Stone FML.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know if you've had it yet. Highly recommend, only because it's a double. It's 8.5 if I remember.
Right.
But the flavor is very unique. I was getting like caramel. It was very interesting. I would love to see your breakdown on it. I enjoyed it. It was one of those things that, I'm going to have one of those because it just gets a little heavy, but the flavor was I was into it.
Are dippas in? Because I remember it was only like 1 or 2 dippas. Now you're seeing a little more. What do you think?
I feel like they're all over. And I was talking about this with another beer guy the other day, and it's like the way they're doing some of these double IPAs, it's almost dangerous because they have so much more flavor than a single IPA, but with 2 to 3 more percent ABV. And it's like now I'm reaching for an IPA, and it just really doesn't do as much for me. It's almost like a double IPA is now my single IPA. I should just back off of everything.
Can we see a triple? Someone's gonna pull a trigger on a triple.
Yeah.
Triples are a whole nother.
Wait,
triples are almost like drinking a nice
That's a
wine.
thing.
Yeah.
They make things?
Wait, that's really a thing?
Yeah.
Triple IPAs?
Oh, yeah.
What?
But you're looking at like a minimum of like
10%.
9%, 10%
Yeah.
ABV, dude. Yeah.
Oh, we need a triple.
What just so we got you on here. What's your highest ABV that you've had?
Okay, so some of these stouts, like these pastry stouts, they call them, that have like walnut or chocolate or marshmallow or just all sorts of these adjuncts. They're upwards of 14%, and that's you got to be careful because they give them to you in these big like magnum size kind of bottles. They're definitely something that you'd want to share amongst a couple people, not just take it to the dome by yourself.
14%.
Yeah, it's like drinking wine. It's exactly like drinking wine.
No,
It's crazy.
legitimately, that's a rough night. No thanks.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, my dude, we'll try to link you guys up with Invicta and Spencer. You guys are both good people. And dude, thanks for hopping on, man.
Well, and thank
Absolutely.
you.
Good to hear from you guys.
Where can everyone find you at, buddy?
Absolutely. Anytime you guys want to take the show on the road and come out here.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm a call away.
Absolutely.
How can everyone find you until then?
At Bad Dad Beer Review on Instagram. Sweet. I've also launched a TikTok.
Let's go. I was going to say, that was you just followed me.
I think Spencer just did a TikTok.
Did you do Invicta yet?
No,
Invicta
a
TikTok
meme
yet?
With a thong.
Yeah, I won't talk shit about TikTok.
Well, from a business owner, you got to do it.
That's what I've heard that from multiple people.
Yeah,
like,
I'm telling you, I despise TikTok, but as a small business owner and Bad Dad, I'm sure you're in the same boat with your merch. It's like, dude, you got to find ways to get your shit out there on any platform that makes sense.
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, OnlyFans. That's the one that's next. Only beers.
Yeah, only dads. Yeah.
All right, my dude.
Cool. All right, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Talk to you soon.
Later.
Take care.
Thanks, man.
Later.
Dude, he's the man, dude.
I literally hit him up 5 minutes before.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, can you come on?" Yeah, I'm in.
Dude, I go on Instagram on the Discover page,
and
like the TikTok videos of those like 16-year-old dudes doing like lip syncing.
Oh yeah, that's fucking terrible.
It makes me literally want to put my head through a wall.
Yes.
It's so
dude,
infuriating.
I can see your blood pressure.
Is my face getting red?
Yeah,
because it makes me so mad.
You kind of have like shark eyes going on right now.
No, I think it was in your personal. You just did how dudes at night sleep.
Yes,
after a hard day's work of making TikToks.
Yeah,
dude
curled up on the couch wearing a fucking thong. Yeah, which is me. Makes sense now. It all makes sense now.
No, like I don't.
He
care,
probably told you to buy that for me after the TikToks.
Like if people are making like funny TikToks, like that's cooler. But like it's just these kids making these videos that like think they're hot shit.
The thirst trap, the male thirst trap.
Oh my god,
TikTok videos. Go run into oncoming traffic.
Yeah,
that's absolutely
just
terrible.
call it quits.
Yeah,
just
call it quits. If you believe in reincarnation, cool. Maybe we do a better job the next round.
Less.
Do less. Do less, please.
Those videos are time as a viewer. The Instagram one and or TikTok. I don't have a TikTok, but they will suck you in. An hour done.
But so you're a big food guy.
Yeah.
The food community peeps, they're all about the fucking TikTok.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's good. ASMR, just food, food in general. It's taking. Yeah, people making it, there's no more food photographer. Like what I do, it's a dying breed.
Yeah,
where I'm just taking a photo. People are switched from photos to
video.
The video.
It's all quick visual. It's not photos anymore.
Yeah,
and that was something I was going to tell you too. Like from a marketing standpoint, Instagram, they say the powers that be say that Instagram is no longer a photo sharing app. It's now video. Crazy. I think they're saying that. I think they're planting seeds because they're trying to compete with TikTok. But because I don't know where else would you do photo dumps. Like, I'm sorry if you're still using Facebook on the regular. Like,
unfollow us.
Unfollow.
Go
please.
fuck yourself.
No, but it's interesting. It's interesting.
Well, yeah, because Instagram has like the what are they called? Reels? Isn't that the same thing as TikTok?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So
yeah, Grandpa. What do you call it?
Dude, I'm like so bad with this shit.
They call rouse. Is that what they call it? Rouse.
So it's not efficient.
I don't have one single reel.
No.
But it's like the center button on Instagram now, isn't it? Yeah, right here.
Yeah. You recently see, that's what I mean. The center button, they're trying to make you to get to do a video.
Fucking dicks.
I know.
Some coffee vids.
It goes.
I got to get on my video game. I don't have any videos.
And you just got to fucking send it. I had the same, like I was doing the same thing with Send Butter, where it's just like, oh, I'll just do it like passively. Goes absolutely fucking nowhere. I'm posting twice a day, every day, because that gains traction.
That's hard.
It's fucking really hard, dude.
It's
really hard. I do a meme in the morning, and then I'll do something product driven in the afternoon.
I'll go like 2 days, and I'm like, oh shit, I should probably post something.
Just probably drive a little sales.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
No wonder I haven't got any orders. Nobody fucking cares about me.
Ready?
We haven't got an order in 7 months. Well, you haven't opened the app in 7 months, so.
Here we go. We got the.
Are you gonna go John Wayne and just bite off the end?
I clipped
I
a little
already
bit.
cut it.
We got cigars. We got some cigars.
Paul coming in clutch with the
birthday cigars.
This is perfect because I'm not going back home tonight. This is going to be great.
I was wondering that. I was asking my wife on the way over here. I was like, is he driving back to?
No. And I was thinking about like trying to figure out some carpool situation. And I was like, I'm just fucking over it. I'm just going to sleep in my own house. No kids. Nobody doing
Isn't that
anything.
the best?
Dude. Once you become a fucking dad and you're just like.
Have the house to yourself.
You're just like.
Boner.
This is amazing.
You walk around in your
dude. I'll do a little photo shoot for you guys later on. It'll be perfect.
Oh yeah.
But like, it's a true freedom boner. It really is.
Oh yeah.
You just walk around and be like, oh, was that a crying kid? Nope, because I'm fucking alone. I'm alone.
You're gonna watch Law and Order till like 2 a.m.
I got 2 dogs and myself, dude. We're good. We're good. I need there's 2 lighters. Oh, hold on. He's got that one ready to go.
Good luck.
How long has it been since you smoked a cigar, Spencer?
Couple of years.
Really?
Yeah.
Beautiful thing.
All right.
Awkward silence.
Cam has been on you.
On who? On who?
Me?
You. No. Well, Spencer.
You.
Spencer.
You mommy?
You mommy? What is that from?
With Krista.
Oh, yeah.
You my mommy?
You my mommy.
I did not light this evenly. I had that lighted
No,
back.
you didn't. There's a lighter right there to your left.
Oh.
right to your left. I hate when people fucking make that joke.
I think it's our 3rd cigar on air, Spencer. We thought Kelsey was going to bring a joint.
Yeah, I was really disappointed she didn't.
She was about to E.
Yeah, why aren't we smoking fat blunts right now?
Yeah.
Dude, my dad always had these lighters that were like fucking, it's like the exhaust of a fighter jet coming out of it. Oh man, those things were intense.
No eyebrows.
I had one of those, and then it ran out of fuel. And I was like,
I'm over it.
Pretty much.
I can get a Bic for like 30 cents.
Exactly.
That beer is good.
The beer is very good. Good call. Where did you pick this guy up?
A little local liquor store. Andrew's like, you went to Bevmo. Nah, support the little guys.
Yeah, good call.
I got you.
We got
went to Amazon.
Shout out to the little place right here in the market.
Aftershock. Oh, has it?
Good call.
Yeah, this is still like full.
That's it.
Where's that?
Yeah, pour it in your glass.
I'm gonna get fucked up.
That's fine.
Probably.
You're not
you
driving.
have a driver.
Feel so classy right now. Call me Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, exactly.
You're in San Diego.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
it's true. Whale's vagina.
whale's vagina.
That was in San Francisco?
Oh, San Diego.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
San Diego.
Oh, there.
Dude.
Whale's vagina.
This is my first time meeting you. You're a fucking great guy, but it's so fucking hilarious because you're so out of touch with fucking reality. I fucking love it, dude.
I try to maintain that.
Like
fine
whale's
line.
vagina. I don't care if you're fucking riding the short bus. You know that joke comes out of San Diego. And this guy goes, was it San Fran or San Diego? It's
all the same.
Reels? I guess I got to start doing fucking reels? Like, has it been around for a year?
Fucking kids and their goddamn skateboards. Stay off my lawn.
They're smooshing pumpkins. Get out of here.
Skateboarding is a crime. When you went to the bathroom, he was like, dude, it's weird because I know you guys, but this is the first time I'm meeting you guys, and it feels like I've known you guys. Oh, yeah, that usually happens.
Yeah, that's how a beautiful relationship starts.
We're going to have to make this a regular thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to be able to take this thing on the road.
That'd be
It's got
dope.
too much shit
show
going
on the
on.
road.
But I've actually mentioned them on our last podcast, but Bussin' with the Boys, it's two active NFL players, and they have their own podcast, and they're in a like as vintage as you possibly could come in this old school Budweiser bus. And that's where they do their podcast. And they've talked about, look at that. Look at you just showing off. Hey, what that mouth do, boy?
You don't even want to know.
He's blowing some O's.
But they've talked about like taking it on the road and just going all over the place.
That's fun.
Yeah. But they can't get that fucking thing to run.
They're ex-NFL players?
No, they're active NFL players,
Oh,
which is actually
shit.
pretty cool. Yeah.
Well, they can't afford like a fucking running
That's
bus?
what I fucking said. But when you look at it and you get inside, it's like all these like an old school neon lights and shit. It's just
so they got it for the character.
super vibey. Yeah, super vibey.
And it's funny because they'll sweat it out. And you can't, with these microphones, you can't really have AC going because it's all these run off of vibration. So it's a little, but sometimes you're just like, you throw in the towel and you're like, it's fucking hot.
Yeah. You, on the topic of social media, you did a what I would call a cleansing, right, on your personal, right?
Oh, yeah, I did. I was like very close to just deleting the whole thing.
Yeah, me
but I was
too.
like, I don't know, there's a lot of people that I just keep in touch with, like you guys on there.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, I don't want to lose that. I mean, obviously, I would still have my coffee page, but dude, something about it lately has just been pissing me off.
Dude, I literally make my living, like I do social media marketing, and I have a hard time arguing with you, right? Because it's very toxic if you don't use it in the right way. Because like we've talked about this before, where there's a right and a wrong way to use social media, and unfortunately lately, and this is probably what you're alluding to, is like lately we just see the wrong way people using social media. And there's a great way because you get to link up with cool dudes and cool people, and you get to have experiences and resources and networking and all that kind of shit where like you would never be able to have that experience. And, you know, and I contribute that as the good part of social media.
And we just seen something, IG taking it to another level with the sensitivity.
Jesus Christ,
yeah.
dude.
That
What a
was
fucking
solid.
joke that is.
They just slid that in too.
Good old Uncle Sam looking out for you and his little
Uncle Zach.
Uncle
Zachary.
Zach, yeah. I guess it wouldn't
They
be Uncle
aren't
Sam,
working
would it?
with
But
They aren't working with
yeah, no, government and
They're
Silicon Valley
not,
have nothing to do
but
with
they're
each other.
telling them what to do.
Dude,
Did you hear
it's
that?
just
So
Yeah.
on the press conference, they were like, we're basically like giving them recommendations on who to censor. But we're not censoring. We're just giving them recs.
The press secretary, she was saying
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
yeah.
I remember
The
that.
circle back girl. Ain't you a circle back girl?
She's a fucking idiot.
Oh, she's
dude.
terrible.
I don't even like looking at her face.
Yeah.
Pisses
I
me
know.
off, which is weird because I like redheads too.
Yeah. Shout out to my son Keaton, who's definitely gonna be a ginger.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. I know.
See, dude, if I have a daughter that's a redhead, like, cool, more power to you. But like having a son that's gonna be redhead, that's tough.
Well, he's gonna be a stud no matter what.
You better be.
Yeah.
You're gonna need
Speaking of a stud, we talked about this yesterday. I hope he becomes him. We signed our first Send Butter athlete. So if you're aware, you're probably not aware of this, Grandpa, but
He's all news to me.
well, so like, you know, like NCAA, like D1 players, you can't make money as an athlete. Now they've made it that you can. So they call it name, image, likeness. And so I got reached out to the tight end for the University of Minnesota. Dude is a fucking stack of a human being. long red mullet.
Okay, that's pretty badass.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Dude's like just a giant stacked human being. And he's like, hey, man, like, want to do some like NIL stuff? I was like, yeah.
No, I'm good.
Nerd.
And the he's starting tight end, the Golden Gophers. They're supposed to win their conference this year. Like they're yeah.
So
again, that's something else you should be looking into.
So college athletes can now, without repercussions, take on like
money,
third party sponsors.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Welcome to.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it. We talked about this on the last podcast, and I know you're not a big like fucking sports guy or anything, but I was a student athlete.
Shout out.
You were as well, but like it's in college, it's a fucking grind when you know, and when you were playing college sports, I don't care at what level, it's a fucking job.
They take that shit seriously.
They take that shit very seriously, and it doesn't allow a lot of room for pretty much anything else. And the fact that, you know, the NCAA are fucking terrible. They're like, nope, you can't accept any kind of gift, any kind of financial compensation from anybody. That's some bullshit. That's some fucking bullshit.
Unless you're like top tier bullshit.
Guys do. Johnny Manziel, again, I'm shouting these guys out a lot, but they brought on, Bustin' with the Boys brought on Johnny Manziel very, very recently, within the last couple of weeks. And he was like, oh, no. I got paid. Some guy bumped into me. He's like, hey, you want to get paid? And he's like, yeah, fuck yeah. And he went into some like grimy ass hotel and signed like 3,000 pieces of merchandise.
Sucked a couple dicks.
Left that part out.
Yeah, definitely left that part out. But it happens. But like Reggie Bush, you know, like guy, we still don't know the straight story. But like I thought it had something to do with like he got a house and a car or something like that. And he got stripped from his Heisman Award because of that. But now it's legal. So it's just like this.
Whatever happened to that Manziel guy? Didn't he got kicked out of the NFL, didn't he?
So yeah, he was rolling around the Canadian League for a little bit.
Arena.
He was hot shit when
Arena. So I'm a Texas Aggie fan. He was a quarterback for the Aggies, and he was the man.
He had the world in his hands, and he just pissed it all down the drain.
Yeah.
It's sad to see that shit, man.
Well, he got gnarly into drugs. And
I mean, I think he's still doing okay though, isn't he?
Well, no. So it sounds like he wasn't doing very well, but now he's doing really good.
He's got like a clothing brand or something.
He's got clothing, but it's funny. And I reached out to him not that long ago, and we're still waiting on it. I'm all about the drinking apparatuses. We got a couple over there that we still haven't used. But Kong Bong sent us something. We got the
shoddy,
the shoddy. This is a shotgun utensil. They have it's hilarious because I want to call it something totally different, but it's Chug Buds. I want to call it Chug Butt, obviously. Yeah, it's my natural reaction. But there's another utensil called the Chug Bud, and he now owns it. Manziel does.
I feel like I need to set my smoke game up here. He's got the O's. Oh shit!
This is the problem podcasting with cigars because like you go on this rant and you're like, oh, it's fucking dead. Great.
Yeah, shit.
Hit me up. Come on, give me up.
Boozing. Do it.
Is this plate also an ashtray?
Don't you look? Here, right here. Do this guy.
Oh,
don't you desecrate the?
Well, that's why I was like, it's got the.
Don't you desecrate the
put
Navy?
that right here.
It's probably not even ready to come off yet.
All right, here we go. We're gonna stick with the Port Brewing Co.
Are
here.
we not doing our Russian roulette?
Well, I want to make sure we get
a
these.
peek.
Well, yeah. Well, I didn't buy a variety package. We got to go. I got strategic.
Did we actually dump the beers that were in the fridge in there?
There's some in there.
Oh fuck! All right.
Stay in your lane there, baby. All right, we got the double red for you ginger fans over here. Shark Attack. Hopefully, go surfing.
You got some red in your beard.
Oh, I got a ginger beard for sure.
So do I.
That's why I shave it off.
Loud and proud, baby.
Oh shit! What do you think this double red is?
It's a double red.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
Double red. I mean, here we go. 9%.
It's extra red. 9%.
You guys aren't fucking around
Shark
here.
Attack. Laid back and hop forward. Port Brewing has been producing world class spirits. Oh, I read that. Anyways, I'm not gonna read. We're gonna fucking drink.
Yeah. While we're passing Brewhaus around,
Oh, look at that.
you want to talk to me a little bit about Invicta Coffee, how that shit got started, why it got started, goals, all that good stuff?
That's a really hard question to answer.
He's like, I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah.
Dude, that's probably the best answer I come up with. I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's the best business planning.
So, I mean, I could just give you a straight up answer, or we could go heavy on this shit. And
Let's go heavy.
okay.
Oh, baby's crying.
Oh God,
But
can you pick that up on here?
Yeah.
Probably.
For everyone listening, that's my child in there crying.
Shout out to Kennedy for crying.
Shout out Kennedy.
Beautiful eyes.
Love of
too.
my life.
Yeah.
She is.
Dude.
Some laser eyes.
And it's so funny, like on Instagram, like I'd always be like outdoors shooting shit, and as soon as a kid, I'm like, "Here's my child."
We went to Target today.
Literally, my story is just my kid now. It's fucking ridiculous.
I know. When I went through the cleansing, as you put it on my social media, I was just deleting. I mean, obviously, I still have the pictures on my phone, but it was hard to delete all those pictures. I was like, "Oh, this is kind of sad." But
yeah.
But anyway.
All right. Well, let's do a little guy.
What is this called?
Double IPA Shark Attack.
Smells actually delicious.
Oh, it smells good. Oh, that's not bad at all.
I am not mad about that.
Hello.
I like that better than the Mongo, honestly.
This is like 2 for 2 though.
I totally enjoyed that guy, but this is very smooth.
It's got some more pep in its step.
Bad Dad, we need to get you these. These are good. We need your take on this.
Is this one Cali too?
Yeah, San Marcos, right here in SoCal.
Dude, we don't fuck around.
I mean,
we did a beer list with when Bad Dad came on the podcast. We did a beer list.
That was a good podcast.
That was a really good podcast. Very actually informative if you're like really care about beer. But we were really surprised because the first, and a lot had to do, it was like broken down in different categories, and it seemed like the category was very price driven, which obviously California breweries not gonna help yourself out there. But I think it was like 30th or something like that. It was the first California brewery that we saw. But like there was ones in Missoula.
Well, like I was telling
Wisconsin,
you, I just went to Montana
Pittsburgh.
I went to Montana last weekend, and it was $2 beers. And like usually when you're California, like let me get 6 beers. It's like $70.
Yeah.
And you're like, fuck. But you order 6 beers, it's like $20 plus a tip, and you get cash back. I was like, fuck, this is bad. And it was bad.
Yeah.
What were you doing in Montana?
I went for the Lyman's Rodeo. And, I went to Butte.
Dude, I want to go to Montana so bad.
It's beautiful. And it was hazy, it was smoky, so I didn't get to get the full vibe. I need to go back. It's beautiful. I kind of stuck out like sore thumb being a little brown, but y'all would fit right in.
That's
like,
racist.
Hey boy, you lost, boy.
You got a pretty.
We don't like your kind around here.
No, they were great.
Like a pig.
Yeah, one of my best buds from back home lives in Montana.
Yeah, it's a good place. Good people. Beautiful. Anyways, what were you saying? Invicta.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Your company that you're trying to promote.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, man, I don't know. So let's see. I started Invicta.
Take us from the beginning.
He's getting all bent out of shape. Look at him.
I'm like,
can we just talk about beer?
Probably about a year ago I started it, but a couple of years prior to me starting Invicta, I talked with a buddy of mine from the Army about starting a coffee company. Just always wanted to do it. I've been a coffee guy for a long time.
And you were a fan of the big guy, the BRCC?
Huh? Oh yeah, dude, I love those guys. Did you see the shit coming out with them? Like everyone's all over their ass about some bullshit. It's like
that's some like white supremacy fucking bullshit.
It's like all these right leaning people are like all of a sudden taking sides with New York Times putting out a sham article about them. Like
same thing happened to Yeti. Like what was that? Like 3 years ago?
Oh yeah, like the NRA thing.
Yeah.
It's like their owners, their founders are ex-military. Like, where do you think they stand? Like, what do you like? Where do you think they
I follow
stand?
another coffee company. I won't name names, but he's also a former Army guy, and he was just like hopped on the train of just like bashing BRCC, and it's like, dude, you're a piece of shit.
Because let's be honest with ourselves, right? BRCC is running the fucking show right now.
Dude, they're the shit, man. You can't deny that. They're badass. I love those guys.
Exactly. So anytime if you're a competitor, obviously a shitty one, you're going to hop on any opportunity you see when there's a little chink in the armor and try to take them down.
It's not a good look, dude. Especially and this other guy that owns this other coffee company, like Evan Hafer was a Green Beret. This guy was also a Green Beret.
Oh, come on,
I was like, come on, dude. Like, you guys are supposed to be like, don't do that shit.
That's terrible.
But anyways, Black Rifle Coffee. Those dudes are cool shit. I like their coffee. Whatever. Anyway, I also have a coffee company.
So
also
maybe we
shit.
stop talking about BRCC.
Hey, I own Invicta Coffee, and I'm here to promote Black Rifle. No, actually, I haven't. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So Invicta Coffee started about a year ago. But yeah, a couple years prior, I had talked with a buddy of mine about starting one. Just really wanted to do it. Just kind of like honestly, at that point in my life, just a way to get my creative juices flowing a little bit. Just kind of like something I could pour my time into and just feel like
Passion
I'm doing
project.
something. A passion project.
This kind of does relate to me as well, because like I got like force fed sports early on. Like, oh, you're good at that. Fucking just do that for the rest of your life. But I did have like a very strong creative side to me, but just never tapped into it. But then years later, obviously, do you kind of feel like the same almost in that aspect where like it kind of got suppressed early on?
Oh, not really. I was as a little kid until I figured out what vaginas were. I was really into art. I loved drawing.
Cool.
I loved taking pictures of shit. I loved doing all that kind of stuff. And then I, became a teenager and found out what beer and pussy was.
Yeah.
And kind of just stopped doing that.
The first time your dick got hard and it was like, okay,
like,
switching gears here.
Yep. Gonna go down this road now. So we're going to go from that to now to some really dark shit.
Okay, yeah. Perfect. Welcome to the fucking Potty Mouth Podcast.
Anyway.
Welcome to shit show.
So then it kind of just like left my brain. I wasn't really thinking about it anymore. I was working constantly nonstop.
It's a grind.
The grind, just fucking welding in Arizona. I
That's
don't recommend.
Sounds like fucking flowers and rainbows.
Bunch of PPE on.
I do not recommend doing that.
Yeah.
And then in 2019, my dad ended up killing himself out of the blue. We were all caught by surprise. And so the whole mental health thing kind of, because I've struggled with mental health for a long time too. And I knew my dad did too. My dad struggled with depression since he was a little kid. He kind of he had a shitty upbringing. His dad was kind of a piece of shit. And he struggled with that for a long time. So I guess we weren't really surprised when it happened, but it obviously caught us off guard.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
And so I kind of just wanted to find a way to start living a little bit more. Like, once he died, I was kind of like, I need to do more. Like,
Life is short.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And so I wanted to get those creative juices flowing again. I wanted to do something to raise money for mental health because obviously, a loved one taking their own life is kind of like, changes your life a little bit.
For sure.
And then I kind of started digging deeper into my own mental health issues. And so I was like,
this stemmed from military, or you just felt like you had a mental health issue?
Probably a little bit from the military, but I think I've been dealing with them ever since I was a kid, which has nothing to do with my upbringing. I had a great family life, awesome mom and dad, not a shitty child. I think the perfect childhood. I had a great upbringing, but I had a few concussions growing up, which I think probably fucked with my head a little bit.
I want to dig a little deeper. I'm sorry, but we got to bring a little awareness in this conversation about it. We're going to turn a little deep, but do you think there's genetics involved, or you think there was a pattern because of what you've seen with your father growing up or anything like that?
That's a good question.
Thank you.
So the more research I do and the deeper I dive into this, a lot of people say that genetics have a lot to do with it.
Right.
Like I don't know if I believe it or not, because it kind of just seems like, well, that doesn't make much sense. It's like, it's just the way I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess it does make sense. But I don't know. I'm not smart enough to answer that question.
No, that's good. and it's good. But I mean, it's a conversation I think needs to be had because we're learning new stuff about mental disorders, or PTSD, if you will. We're learning that people take a different approach to it, and you devoting, I think you do 10% of your profits of each bag go to mental health.
Yeah. So when I first started, just every month I was reaching out to organizations that I thought were, first of all, that I thought needed the funding, and that I just liked their whole vibe and what they were doing. But I wasn't, I wasn't, and probably still I'm not making enough revenue to just make donations every month. So now I'm probably just either every 6 months or every year just going to cut a big check to an organization, because I couldn't. I don't know if you've heard of Honeybeard Training, the protein company, the veteran owned. Yeah. So I was talking with that dude for a while, and he was just like, maybe even before I started Invicta, and And he was talking about how every month he chooses a different organization and donates to. I was like, cool, I'm going to do that. And then I was just like, I can't afford to do that. I was like, or else I'm going to be cutting checks to these people for like $5. Like, who the fuck wants that?
Yeah.
And so I was like, now I'm just going to do it, you know, not as frequently, but with more money.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I just wanted to speak on because it's not, I'm using the word funny, but like you brought up concussions. I've had a fuck ton of concussions and head injuries. I was brought into this world with already brain damage on my checklist.
I would like to hear about that.
Well, no, so I had the reason why I'm a only child is because my delivery was very, very traumatic for my parents. They will pretty much emergency C-section. My umbilical cord was essentially
Strangling you,
choking me out.
Yeah. My brother too.
Oxygen was not getting to my brain, and I was in the ICU for a very long time. They said he's going to have cerebral palsy. He's going to pretty much be a short bus
Jesus
kid.
Christ, dude.
And it turned out this good looking. It's amazing. I know.
Now you're a fucking stud.
Yeah, it's fucking insane, right?
That's why you take that tank top off.
I'm not going to lie. I was expecting that story to be like the doctor dropped me on my head.
Well, actually, my dad, after that, before I could walk, was walking down our driveway, slipped. And our driveway, again, we grew up in like a very rural area. Our driveway is at a fucking 45-degree angle. He slipped and my head cracked open. After.
How old were you?
I couldn't even walk yet.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And then sports, concussions, car accidents, concussions. Fights, concussion. I'm looking at probably, and I'm just ballparking, but I'm looking at probably 4 or 5 concussions that have been documented.
Well, yeah, because the more you look into concussions, the more they say like, and that's I'm assuming from like at like blacking out concussions.
Yeah.
Because the more you look into it, like the more you realize that you've probably had way more than that because you can get concussions without even blacking out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, so I've had a mix where I crack my head hard, come up, seeing stars, woozy, and then for the rest of the week, I'm just sensitive to light, or I'm just I'm having a hard time putting thoughts together. So when you said that, it makes sense because I too, like a lot of people, and a lot of people like to put this under the covers and forget that it happens or is a thing because, I struggle with mental illness as well. Like there's times where like I get super fucking depressed and I can't do anything. And I go to a very dark place, not a suicidal place, but just like where it's very hard for me to do day-to-day tasks just because it's just, and you try to explain that to somebody.
I was going to say, I can tell.
And they're like, you're just being lazy. I'm like, no, you don't fucking understand.
Dude, trying to explain it to my wife. I mean, my wife is a fucking rock star and she like is super supportive, but it's like when I try to explain to her, I don't struggle I definitely struggle a lot with depression, but that is a result of the anxiety that I have. It kind of spirals into that, and like trying to explain it to her is so hard.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
and,
like physically debilitating.
And to their credit, like they don't understand.
No.
And it's one of those topics where it's impossible for them to understand because for them to actually understand, they have to go through it themselves.
Right.
And that's the only thing I wanted to say about that. I was happy that you said the concussions because I've had a lot of head injuries and I know that has put a toll on myself.
I mean, how could it not? Like you're literally bouncing your brain around inside your skull.
And we still really don't know the long-term effects. There's still, this is still brand new talk. And this is why Spencer and I started this podcast was just long form conversations about subjects that are mostly fun and lighthearted, but these subjects and you taking the lead of being open about, your struggle and starting a company that you're openly doing as much as you can and providing some funding to these organizations. And a lot of companies, our friend from Kelsey, Brass and Unity, a lot of these in Honeybeard training, a lot of these people who understand what the long-term effects are either going through it, devote their life to making a little extra money for their family to provide, but also donating to a charitable cause to help us understand this better. So it's great. Good on you, man. And with that being said, you still went ahead and you joined the Army, 1st Cavalry, right? So you've seen some shit.
Yeah.
Well, before we jump into the Army talk,
go ahead.
I know we just went down this fucking really deep alley real quick. Dark alley, I should say. But
I like it.
I'm here for it. But I do really want to take this time to really promote Invicta Coffee because you're a fucking great guy. I love the vibe that you're trying to put out there with Invicta.
Thank you.
The coffee's great.
Coffee's great. Man.
Yeah,
It's fucking good, right?
It's
like damn good coffee.
It's damn good fucking coffee. It really is.
If you go to the IG page, you'll see some of Spencer and I pictures too.
Yep. Shout out to us.
Shout out to these guys, fucking lifeblood of my Instagram page.
And Primo, man, Primo's
legit.
Yeah, that
man.
guy's the shit. Him and All American Maker. Follow those guys.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
All Maker's bomb.
He's the one that made that banner.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
Anyway, back to Invicta.
Yes. Yeah, my company.
Yes.
All these we're talking about all these other companies.
It's about me.
There's just so many people that I love to support. You know, it's like all these cool dudes.
Well, it's a big circle too. It's just awesome.
Well, that's the thing too. Like Send Butter, it's like apparel. Like who doesn't fucking try to push merch and apparel? But I'm all about fucking supporting small businesses and people who are like trying to make
Like-minded.
good change in the world, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever feel weird wearing your own shit?
No, not anymore.
Oh,
I wear it almost constantly.
I started doing that, but
I also will always gladly and willingly wear other people's stuff. Like
It's a great conversation starter. It's awesome.
yeah.
well, that's why I started wearing my stuff all the time, and I like these new shirts I had made too. But I just like at
Mhm.
first I hated wearing my own stuff. I was like,
Must
I feel
be
like,
nice.
I feel like a douchebag.
I have no idea what it's like to wear those.
Look at
new
those
shirts.
pecs.
I got like a handful of people. I said I'm going to send them shirts, and well, it's hard because I use a third party, you know, so I don't have any on
Yeah.
hand. So I'm
Yeah.
like, when I get home, I need to send a bunch of people.
That's
shirts.
nice. I like that color. Nice color.
This
Yeah.
is actually the
That's
first
good
one I
color.
had made. This was the prototype. I actually on the ones I had made, I moved this a little.
Yeah, and dude, I'm gonna vent real quick.
Fucking hard.
It's hard, and there's like no like, oh, okay, logo should be here. Like it doesn't tell you. You literally are like eyeing it. You're like,
Yeah.
Well, look at that
you
man's.
like take a step back. You're like, yeah, that looks right. I
I think
think.
it looks okay. And then you get in the
and you
mail.
get, you're like, God damn it.
yeah, like the other one I had made that just has it says Invicta Coffee Company
This
on
one?
it.
Right here?
No, the other one.
Oh.
The new one I just had made, but I had the writing on the front. It's like all the way over here.
Dude,
And I'm just like, what
yeah.
the fuck is this? Like
Yeah.
the people printing this should be like,
Right?
I think he meant this to be over here, so we're just gonna fix that.
Yeah,
for him.
right. No, it's the same thing. Our first round of like prototype shirts for Send Butter, dude. I had one with like our Marlboro Man one or Buck and Bronco, dude. The fucking logo is like here. I'm like, nobody running the printer's like, okay, like
This guy's obviously a fucking idiot.
this is a new trend. We're gonna go mid-level collar and like, god damn it, people,
see,
help me out.
Even seeing Paul wear this one, I feel like I should have moved that down,
So
down a
touch
little bit.
lower.
Yeah, look at these
Yeah.
pecs, bro. I mean, come on.
well,
got
yeah,
some big titties right there.
You didn't put in the peck factor.
the big titty committee over
Because
there.
I don't even think I personally have one of those shirts, honestly.
That's
Shout
so
out.
funny, dude. Because I mean, I have quite a few. Obviously, I have quite a few Send Butter shirts, but I don't have all of them,
Wow.
and it's hard because
That's
it's like
just hard.
you know, it's hard.
Well, and you're
Things are
also an
hard.
apparel brand, so you have a
True.
shit ton of shirts.
But-
And your white privilege.
We are. It's
Hey,
true. The
fucking-
white privilege thing goes so far. You guys should definitely pull that.
There's
card
not
if you
enough
can.
days in the week for me to wear all my shirts that I've made.
Yeah, I'm gonna start a petition to have an 8-day week.
Mr. Biden, can we please have
Yes.
10 days in the week so I can wear all my shirts
Yes, please.
and my fanny packs?
Anyway.
Wait, you ready?
Wow, we really just keep cutting you off about it.
I know,
Invicta.
Invicta.
Okay, I'm gonna. You're
Talking
gonna,
is hard.
Talking is hard, but you know what? This is the kind of shit I love because everything just fucking spirals into another conversation.
Somehow it makes sense.
This has been a great podcast.
It'll all
far.
come full circle.
Should we stop now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're
See you
good.
guys.
Yeah. It's been great.
Shout.
We do coffee, but you know,
Go order some coffee. It's great.
Yeah.
beer.
Promo code Potty Mouth.
Yeah, that's true. Promo code
Hey, where'd
Potty
that
Mouth.
where'd that shark bite one go? I want to look at the can.
There you go. Shark
Thank you,
bite.
sir.
Look at that
You,
guy.
you a double red fan now?
Is it good? I don't even know. I still don't know what a
He's-
double red is, but
He's
it's
got
good.
it. He's got it.
I got another one. Yeah, I can't drink any more of that shit. I can, man.
Hey, one of these, and I'll probably.
Dude.
Yeah, you have that. Drink some of that.
Oh,
Or,
dude.
I don't
If
know.
we're going for another one,
Yeah,
take-
we're going.
But this is the one you don't like.
Oh no, it's not bad. That's the one I brought.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Spencer.
Dude, we used to get.
Kirk's
if
in
you
a-
go back, please don't. But if you go back to the early episodes of Potty Mouth, we were getting so fucking shit.
Well, we're
house.
drinking beers.
full beers,
Full
not
beers.
sharing them,
Yeah.
not sharing.
So we've learned. I know you bagged on our tasters, but this was lessons learned.
Dude, these These stop DUIs.
These stop blackout.
Or me getting in trouble with my wife.
I'm honestly just not trying to ruin the rest of my vacation because like if I'm hungover tomorrow, it's not just like I'm feeling like shit in the morning.
No.
I'll be hungover for like 3 days straight.
Which is very odd, and don't take this in the wrong way, but you're not even in your 30s yet, which is blowing my mind.
Dude, I swear the second I turned 25, my hangovers like went to the next level.
How old are you?
28.
Same.
Holy
Right?
shit,
Same.
dude.
Our brother over here has lived a strong life.
I've lived a lot of life for a 28-year-old.
28 years old?
Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah.
what was I doing?
Dude, that's
I was
so
not
fucking
having-
cool that you fucking had the huevos to start your own company at 28, dude.
I know.
I wanted to do when I was like 20, but
Yeah. Think about where you would have been when you were 20 years old. And
I try not to think about
yeah,
it.
fuck. I couldn't even tell you. I was doing all sorts of fucking shenanigans.
All right, here we go. Captain Save a Hop.
Oh, I like it.
Honestly, I got it because it has a cool can.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
pretty cool. It's got the old jack-o'-lantern superhero with the pineapple.
That's how I used to buy wine. I'd be like, oh, that's a cool fucking label. And now I pretty much do the same thing with beer. I'm not going to lie.
Brewed
I do.
out of Fresno, California. Not too close from here. It's about a 4-hour drive. Fresno is...
Fresno's a 4-hour drive.
What do you think?
7.
Oh, yeah, 7?
California's huge.
Ish.
Yeah.
Fuck this
That's what
place.
she
All right,
said.
7. 7.1 West Coast Pineapple IPA. Here we go. Spencer had this. He didn't like it too much. We'll see how it goes.
I don't hate it.
Oh.
It's just not my favorite.
I am a little disappointed that you didn't bring any Arizona brewskis with you. And you
Dude.
drove here. Like, come on, man.
Oh, see, it tastes way better in glass.
Oh, there you go.
You want to pass that guy to me?
Let me get a little more.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I'm like,
We have to have him on again.
I'm an extremely unintelligent person. No coffee, no beer, no fucking anything.
Like, I'll just bring myself. It'll be fine.
Just like when you're making a trip with a kid, especially a baby,
Oh, yeah,
it's like you can't think about anything else. It's like, I just hope we can make it there without her literally making me want to blow my brains out.
Yeah, for
Like-
real, dude.
Andrew needs some. Andrew
Oh,
needs some.
shit. Sorry.
Camera guy needs a
Got to keep the camera guy lubricated.
keep him lubed with his hair.
We were talking about that earlier. We're just like, dude, before I had a kid, I'm like, if we're fucking not early, we're late. This is bullshit. We got to be on time. Once we had Keaton, I was like,
If I just make it,
I'll fucking when I see you, I see you. Like,
If I see you.
yeah, if I see you, I will maybe see you. It's ridiculous, dude. All right, here we go. Bottoms up.
cheers.
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 I ain't mad at that.
It tastes way better in the glass than it does in the can.
Oh, weird.
Out of the 3, it's not.
So the guys who have a drinking problem might know a thing or two about putting shit in the glass.
Hey,
That's
not
very
bad.
good. I'm not mad about
So
this.
we should have started with that one, but
yeah, it's better.
with the roulette we're playing, it's a little different.
This is a rigged roulette.
What did you get out of the can experience? Because I'm on the can right now.
Do you like it?
Ish? Yeah. I'm wondering how you felt.
Maybe it's just because this is the first thing I put in my mouth for like the last 6 hours. So
Well-
I didn't like
we
it when I
can
first took
change
it.
that, big guy,
Well-
anytime.
Well, like Bad Dad will tell you that you gotta get that sediment out.
yeah.
So
Maybe that was it. I don't know. I just know it tastes. You should put it in a glass.
Later.
we can do a shoey. You can do a shoey.
Oh, dude, who's it? Did you watch the fucking last UFC?
That's what it's saying. The shoey.
What was that? What was the guy's name?
I can't remember his name.
Oh, dude, that was badass. I like that guy.
He
I'm
poured
wearing
the
flip-flops,
Chewy.
so I
he
ain't
poured the
worried.
board in the.
He did it like
in.
3
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
That was bad.
That's
Like literally
fucking
out of
raw.
like people in the crowd would give him his shoe, their
That's
shoe,
fucking
and he'd drink beer. out of it.
rancid.
Dude, that's a fucking animal.
That's a would you rather.
That's a guy I want to.
That guy's a hero.
Yeah, this guy's. Thank you for your service.
And he won his fight. He won his fight too.
Yeah, dude.
I don't
That's
remember his name,
amazing.
though.
Yeah. I'm terrible. I used to be balls deep in UFC, and now I can't. They're like, oh, so and so's the fucking belt title winner.
Well, there was fights every 2 or 3 months. Now there's fights every weekend, and you're just
Well,
like can't keep up. And
dude.
well, you're gonna pay $100 a fucking
But
weekend.
hey,
a circus
like
now.
we grew up with the Chuck Liddells,
Tito.
the Cheeto, dude. Remember that bad blood that they had? That was fucking phenomenal.
Now you got the Logan brothers.
Oh fuck, where it's all fuck. I fully believe, and maybe I'm just drinking too much of the conspiracy Kool-Aid, but I fully believe all that shit's rigged.
Wow.
I truly do.
Separate podcast.
It's all meant to just drive sales and all that kind of shit. What do you got on that? You think no? You think I'm bullshitting?
I mean, I think they're fuking douchebags.
Well,
I don't mind.
that's not up for debate.
I don't mind Logan Paul. He seems like a decent character. What's the other?
Jake.
Jake's
Paul,
a
fucking Jesus.
Maybe he could kick my ass. I don't know, but I'd really just like to fucking punch him in the nose. But hey, dude, I mean, they're fucking making more money than I am. Tell you that much.
Oh yeah,
It's
Dude,
brilliant.
they're rolling in it. I mean,
content gods. Dude.
you can talk as much shit as you want, but they're producing. So I mean, it's like, how much shit can you really talk?
Dude,
Yeah.
I saw a video of him.
He's laughing at the bank.
Exactly.
So I saw a video of his and his like his financial advisor or some shit called him, and he's like, "Hey, something went down. You lost 800,000 or something," and he's like on the phone. It's like, "What? Oh fuck, that's crazy." It's like he fucking lost almost $1 million. He's laughing. It's like,
Must be nice.
He's winning.
White privilege.
yeah, dude. If I lose $100, I'm like, well, that fucking sucks, but all right, I'll be okay.
All right, well, I'm just going to walk into the woods and die.
Seriously, dude. What else do we need to know about Invicta?
Jeez, where do we even leave this conversation off?
So now
I
you're up
forget where
to
we're at.
5 blends?
Let's see, one.
Finger guy, I love him.
Okay, here we go. Here's another brand I'll give a shout out to. Rune Nation. Give a shout out to Ian. That guy got a roast with him. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
4
Wait.
blends. No, 5.
4? 5. Oh, I got the Reaper now.
Reaper.
5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. No, still only 4.
Okay.
Reaper, Maverick, Nomad, Rune Brew.
4.
Is there one I'm missing? God, nobody's gonna buy my
We're-
coffee now. Like, this guy's fucking dumb.
Well, we talked about dude, we should do a collab for somebody.
Oh yeah, we were talking about doing a Sem Butter collab.
dude, a pumpkin spice
Fuck yeah.
with
Ooh.
Bitches love pumpkin spice.
You better get on that
Yeah.
right now.
I know.
The season's coming up.
I know. But
Dude.
think about how cool it would be, like do a Skelly, because we're all about the Skelly vibe, like a Skelly like headless horseman kind of pumpkin thing,
Oh, dude.
right?
Dude, so when I first started,
I better
Invicta,
mute this.
Good
This is
idea.
good.
Like I was so paranoid about like, because obviously I'm a veteran. I wanted to be like, you know, veteran owned. Like as cliche as it sounds, it's like it's a selling point, you know. And it's like
it's
I'm not
good.
gonna like be ashamed of being like, oh, this is a veteran owned business.
Yeah.
But I was like trying so hard to like try to not copy what Black Rifle was doing and kind of go my own direction, which I think I did a good job.
Yeah,
of.
because you gear it more towards the outdoors, and I know
Yeah.
they're in there, but like that's not their bread and butter.
They've got fucking
Yeah.
every corridor covered. But then when you said to me, you were like, oh, you kind of got like more of a Bones coffee vibe going on.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know who that was. And I looked him up on Instagram. I was like, I am fucking okay with that because
Yeah.
that's dope. I like that.
Yeah.
Like a mix of. So
I've never actually had Bones, but
Yeah.
if I didn't know you, I would be drinking the fuck out of that coffee solely because of their artwork.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
dope.
sick.
they got like 1 million flavors.
Yes,
But I don't like flavored coffee, so it probably wouldn't
Yeah,
be up my alley.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
but they got some really cool shit. But like like the Skelly vibe deal, like
yeah.
I was like, that's more your deal, but with some outdoor shit.
Yeah, it's a
sprinkled
little
in
bit of
there.
military vibes
Exactly,
going on. a little bit of
exactly.
Blue collar.
Dude,
Dude.
I love the Millie with the outdoor. I love that little concoction.
Twist,
Dude, and speaking of like Bones, like speaking of marketing, I don't think their marketing is that like it's kind of cheap looking.
Oh,
but they
no.
have like 300,000 followers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's nuts.
Oh yeah. No, they're not.
Shout out
Again,
Bones Coffee.
Yeah, we've literally shout out everyone,
Everyone
but
except
your.
for me.
But no, it's true though. Like I rarely ever see an ad for them, and then the content they actually put out, I'm just like,
It's cool, but it's not great. Like,
exactly.
yeah.
But you look at them, you're like, you got almost 500,000
Yeah,
fucking
like
followers.
they're killing it, obviously.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
obviously, I know Instagram followers doesn't equal, you know, results, but I mean, they're doing something, right?
Yeah.
So,
When you
anyway.
got that many followers, and if they're obviously not bought, you're cashing checks.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're making a living.
Shout out the bot followers, huh?
Yeah, bot followers. That's the thing.
Fucking
That's the
bot
thing.
followers.
Dude,
God damn
with
it.
Sin Butter, I'll look at other companies that are kind of like minded, and they're like, oh, 40,000 followers, and I'll go look at their content. I'm like, you had 40 likes on this page, like,
Yeah.
what? And I know likes aren't anything, but like, it's a clear indication that
Yeah.
Liar.
something does not compute. Like, there's some
You, sir, are full
yeah,
of shit.
Yeah, yeah. There is some fucking shenanery going on. But
Yeah.
anyway, back to Invicta.
Invicta Coffee. My company is Invicta Coffee Company. There's a lot of other companies out there that we love.
But
for real, my coffee's dope though.
It is
right?
very good.
It's damn good.
If you weren't just terrible at marketing, I feel like we can go really a whole lot further.
Taking it to the moon.
To the moon. Invicta to the fucking Neptune.
Yeah, it's good. Butter coffee or black, it's fucking bomb.
Yeah. What's your favorite way to consume coffee?
Just straight black.
Enema,
coffee
right?
enema.
Straight black. No, actually, no, that's a lie. I totally just lied to everybody.
Okay.
They
forgive you.
Actually, it's a local. God damn it, dude! I'm gonna keep shouting out so many companies other than my own. Bub's Naturals out of San Diego.
Saw them.
Dude, I use their protein and MCT powder in my coffee every morning.
Did you do a collab with them, or did I just see that?
I did a giveaway with them.
Oh, you did a giveaway. Okay.
Yeah, they sent me some shit. Gave it away.
Protein and coffee.
It's
dude,
it's
Wait,
collagen
what?
protein.
Oh, dude. I am a proud supporter of mixing protein powder with coffee.
Okay, no.
Well, I fast every morning too, so it kind of helps with that.
I used to be super heavy in the fasting game.
Every day.
So did he, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah,
Those are my
Bubs is
go-to.
badass. Their protein and MCT. Well, the MCT is a little spotty, but their collagen protein mixes.
Dude, MCT,
really
I
well.
love. I'm missing that high I got from MCT though.
See, when I did the MCT, like the actual oil, it would fuck with my stomach.
Really?
Maybe I was using too much.
That's
but
actually a thing.
Yeah.
If you put too much, dude, fucking you got the runs, dude.
the powder is a different story because
Okay.
they have a powder. It's an
Okay.
MCT powder and it's dope.
I have to look at that.
Yeah.
If I didn't get the runs, I'm like, this is bullshit.
This is not good.
I'm not sure.
I'm not losing weight. If I'm not shitting my pants right now, this is terrible.
Because there is another coffee company that does nootropics in their coffee and it is fire.
Yep.
I've looked into
Shout out
doing that.
to Theo over at Chimera Coffee. Yeah, I used to do work with them, but we just kind of just slowly just dissipated. But I still talk to Theo, the owner. He's a fucking great guy. But they're like super into the like CrossFit. That's their niche.
Yeah.
They pump the CrossFit vibe.
I love me some nootropics.
But
Yeah, me
dude, the
too.
first time I ever had their coffee with their infused nootropics,
It's like crack.
bro, and he and I was like, so I was on this fucking weird, like I'm on planet fucking Jupiter mode, and then I'm like, okay, am I in my own head? And I gave this guy some, and I didn't tell him anything. I'm like, hey, it's got nootropics in it. I kind of liked it. Let me know what you think. Him and his wife had it. They're like, God damn.
You're married?
yeah,
I didn't fucking know that.
yeah. I did the nootropics and the MCT oil, so I was like cloud 9 and
Yeah.
I'm looking for that dragon again.
But exactly. Once you have it the first time, it's like you're fucking chasing the dragon.
You ever had
entire time.
the Alpha Brain before? You like that?
Yeah, I had some before I came.
I don't like the taste of it, but
Yeah.
it's all right.
Wait, they got pineapple, I think.
That shit's just on its overpriced, man.
It is.
really
It's really.
It really
I'm looking for a good nootropic supplement. So if anyone's got one,
Yeah.
slide me in.
Is Wilderness Athlete not have a nootropics?
No.
I started. He's got another podcast, and they got linked up with Wilderness Athlete, and I started using their stuff. I really like it. They've got an energy and focus. I 100%, and we were talking about this earlier, where I was just this brain cloud fog, where I just so hard to do anything. I started taking that shit. I would mix the greens with their energy and focus, mix it up, shake it up, dude. So good tasting, yet I could feel an actual difference where I'm like, okay, I'm more dialed in right
You
now.
just feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen their shit at Sportsman's Warehouse.
Yeah, we're working athlete / wilderness athlete. We paired up with them with another podcast I'm doing, and it's good. And like you're not winging off it. You like.
Oh no, dude, I do it every day. Usually, I was doing it in the morning, but I've got off the fasting game. I'm trying to get like just whole legit food, eat meals, doing the whole like normal stuff, but like not staying away from like I'm obviously staying away from processed stuff as much
Obviously,
as I can.
look at that.
Obviously, it's like
Stud
fucking
muffin.
haven't had a carb since '96, you know. But I feel really, really solid difference.
Them greens, huh?
The greens. First time this dude ever gave me greens is like, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom and I'll see you in an hour, dude.
Dude, I just went down because we're staying in Carlsbad. There's a little juice place there.
Oh
Went and got a juice from there. By the way, it was like fucking
$30. Yeah.
But anyway, I took like 2 sips of it and I was like, we need to go back to the house. I'm literally about to explode in my
Does
pants.
Kennedy have an extra diaper?
I need to put it on. It tasted just like grass. And I was just like, I need a toilet. And I like that shit.
But I'm into it. I'm into it.
Like, what's in this?
Oh, That's fucking great. No, it's so true though. Like when you're getting whole foods like that, and especially stuff that's got, the added probiotics.
Well, because of our diet, where it's heavily based on proteins and a little bit of.
And I'm switching it up now, dude. I haven't had a tri-tip or a steak in forever, dude.
I'm following you right now.
Cancel me, I know, but yeah, a lot of
you're against red meat now. You're on that kick.
No, not dude. So one of the reasons why, pretty healthy guy. I work out regularly. I got my blood test back. My cholesterol was fucking astronomical. Same to you.
Same to me.
And this guy's in fucking phenomenal shape, dude.
Okay, so when I got out of the army, you have to have like a medical test when you get out of the military, so they can just basically make sure you're not fucked up. And I got a call from the doctor saying how high my cholesterol was, and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool, whatever. Like, what do I need to do for that?" And they're like, "Oh, and dude, this was when I was still in the army, like working out like a madman.
Yeah,
I was in the best shape of my life. I could run 10 miles like it was nothing."
Jesus.
And they're like, "Oh, well, maybe just start working out a little bit more, because it's working out that much in the military isn't like that common, because like if you're in a combat unit, like you're working out a lot.
Yeah.
But like there's like people that aren't in that line of work that like, they just skate by and there's fat fucks and whatever."
Yeah.
And I was like, that's funny because I work out like a fucking psycho.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, okay, well, maybe it's just genetic. So it might be genetic."
Maybe. I mean, heart disease does run in the family, unfortunately.
Listen to Paul Saladino. They have a different take on cholesterol because that's the number one question they get asked.
Yeah.
And it's a little different. I mean,
You know who that guy is? Paul Saladino. He's a carnivore guy. Only eats animal products.
I don't know. Sounds familiar.
Dr. Sean.
Sean Baker.
Does he have
Sean
a
Baker.
cookbook by chance?
I'm sure
He's got a book. I'm not sure it's a cookbook, but yeah.
Is it literally called the carnivore diet?
That might be Sean Baker. But anyway, carnivore diet, you're literally eating meat, eggs, anything that comes from an animal, you're eating.
No fuck with that.
Yeah. Well, we've fucked with that diet a few times, and
I was
mixed results.
Yeah.
Mixed results. He had good results.
I was fucking lean.
Did you feel good though?
I felt great, and
Really?
I've told this story on the podcast before. I went to my primary care doctor to get my blood drawn, and my triglycerides were high, and he's like, "Oh, so you're probably like blocked up, and you probably don't feel good." I was like, "I feel great. Like, look at me. Like my abs were going. Yeah. I was high energy. I think as a society, we're used to like 6 a.m. eat breakfast, 12 p.m. Eat lunch, eat dinner at 5 p.m.
Have a snack.
Yeah. You eat when your body tells you. Your body's gonna tell you when it's time to eat because you feel a little low energy. You feel as soon as you eat, it's like superpowers, which we should be eating.
Yeah. And again, bouncing back to mental health, diet. Diet is huge.
Huge.
Sugar's a drug.
And again, I know you did some when your father passed away. You had that moment where you're like, okay, I need to look inward now, right? And I've had those moments as well recently where I'm like, okay, why am I being such a dick right now? And I'm like, oh, I haven't eaten for fucking 4 hours or whatever it is.
Dude, that shit's real, man.
Yeah, or I'm eating the wrong shit right now.
Yeah, dude. It'll probably happen while we're on vacation because we're on vacation. Fuck it, whatever. But like when I go a day or two of just eating the way I know I should not be eating, the next few days are like horrible,
especially in San Diego.
So bad.
It's horrible for you and probably horrible for everybody else around.
Oh
you.
yeah, I honestly, shout out to my wife. If I was my wife, I would have left me like a year into our fucking marriage. Like when I first got out of the military. I've always, ever since, like, as long as I can remember, I've always kind of been like a miserable fuck. But like, especially when I got out of the military, like the first year or two, I was such a dick. And I was going through some serious, like, dangerous depression.
Yeah.
But now I've noticed it happens a lot more frequently when I know I'm eating shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I know everyone's like, oh, like, are you all right? Like, did you have a bad day? Like, what, whatever it is, like, what's on your mind? A lot of it can be traced back to diet. It really can.
Personally speaking, for sure.
And your stance on meds?
Well, it's funny you bring that up. So I actually was extremely against any medication. I was like, I will fight my way out of this. I'll claw my way out of this myself. Like, I don't need help. And literally probably about a month ago, maybe not even a month ago, I finally reached out to a doctor because I needed to and got on medication for anxiety and depression, which up until that point, for like the last decade of my life, I was so against. I was like, that's bullshit. Like, nobody should rely on medication for anything. Like, you need to work it out yourself.
I can echo that. I'm kind of in the same. I never go to a doctor for anything.
Yeah, I literally never go to the doctor. And I finally got on this medication. I was like, you know what? Because the probably 2 or 3 weeks leading up to me finally deciding to make the call to the doctor, I don't know what was going on. I can't really pinpoint it, but maybe even like a month leading up to the point where I finally broke and made the call to the doctor. Actually, my wife hooked it up and made me make the call, but
they usually make us do things we don't want to do, but we know we have to do.
Thank God she did. But it was literally every single day I was having panic attacks that were so bad that I would like black out. And I was like, I need to call an ambulance. I need to go to the hospital. I mean, it was so bad. Like, I'd be driving in my car and I'd be like, I need to pull over to the side of the road and get out. So at least if I black out or faint, somebody will see me. And it's like every single day. And I've dealt with that for a few years, but like something, I don't know what it was, but for like weeks straight, I was dealing with it. I was like, I finally broke. I was like, I can't keep living like this. And so I got on medication. And for the last couple weeks, I have felt better than I've felt like in my entire life.
Wow, good for you, man.
It's
and the right doctor.
So I realized traveling is obviously something that triggers this bullshit.
Same.
Because Friday leading up to this trip coming out to California, I was in a bad spot, like so freaking bad. Like I smoked a joint on Thursday night, and it was a new. I don't know the weed lingo. I'm very new to all this stuff, but
it's okay, Grandpa.
a new strain, and I think it was an indica, and I usually do like hybrids or sativas, and it fucked me up. It just spiraled me into like the deepest depression I've ever been in my life. And I woke up Friday morning. We left Friday night, and I woke up Friday morning and I started having panic attacks again. It was monsooning in Arizona. I tried to go to the gym, and I was like, it was literally downpouring so hard. I was like, I was at a stoplight about to get out of my truck because I was like, I'm about to faint. Like my heart's about to explode, or I'm about to die. I'm going to throw up or shit my pants or something. I need to get out of my truck so at least somebody will see me and somebody will call an ambulance. And like, that was literally before we came here.
Damn.
And I was like, obviously traveling is something that triggers my anxiety.
Yeah.
Traveling to California.
Just a little bit.
I'm right there with you, dude. I've been traveling my entire fucking life, dude.
Me too.
Yeah.
Ever since I was little, I mean, my family traveled everywhere.
Same, dude. My dad might as well have been a fucking pilot, dude, because his business took him all over the fucking map.
Yep.
And I would tag along a lot growing up, and I never really thought about it. But then I got older, and I was like, dude, like I'm like fucking twitching around, like I'm on like high alert.
Well, especially now that you have a kid too, it's probably even worse.
Even worse,
it's like,
dude.
fuck.
It's
like
even
when
worse.
like my wife will go back to home to New Hampshire with the baby, and I'm just like, I cannot get my shit together when I'm not near them.
Mhm.
It's like, it's bad. I'm like, this sucks.
Dude, and that's so funny because driving over here, like we're hanging out in San Diego with what got the beach house for the week, and shout out to Whale's
Beach
Vagina,
house.
and driving over here for this podcast. Obviously, I'm fucking stoked to be here with you guys, but like leaving my family, dude, I had this weird feeling driving home, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? But it, again, I've been doing a lot of looking inward lately, and I'm like, okay, this is just your fucking anxiety, just rearing his fucking ugly head around.
It's your brain being a dick.
Yeah, it really
being like,
is.
oh, hey, what if this happens?
Yeah, exactly.
What if somebody breaks into the house while you're not there and kills your family?
Exactly.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, exactly. What if the worst thing imaginable happens and you're not there?
Yeah.
It's fucking
While you're
terrible.
boozing with the boys.
Well, I'm boozing with the boys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But speaking of like medication and stuff, so we talked about this off air. I want your company to get linked up with our friend Kelsey Sharon over at Brass and Unity. Shout out, great human being. And we talked about this off air with her when she was here about, and I came clean about my fucking CTE and my fucking head injuries, and just like where like my memory's completely fucking shot. It spirals me into depression, anxiety. And she was like, she's a very, and again, military, but she's a big proponent of, or promoter of hallucinogenics and marijuana and all that kind of stuff. And she's like, dude, that shit saved my fucking life.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out about hallucinogenics and like huge. PTSD and stuff like that. Like a lot of people are digging into it. I think I believe the VA is even starting to dig into that.
Yeah, they're looking at DMT, psilocybin. I believe it's almost the same strand.
Which is a huge deal.
And you might sound like a candidate for a little bit of mama ayahuasca there, buddy, too. And that's supposed to be the game changer.
What's that?
Little shaman with you. Like I
was like, oh, that sounds fun. And Kelsey looked me dead in the eyes like, you ain't fucking ready for that shit.
She's like, you got to be
serious.
My fucking dick went inside of my stomach, dude.
What is it?
It's a plant.
It's smoke it?
You eat it, I believe.
American Indian type. Like it's supposed to be like for rituals and everything like that. Like it's
peyote?
a no joke type of trip.
It's in the same lane as peyote.
See, I'm not like I've never done a hallucinogenic before in my life.
I've never as well, but I'm always game.
She
down for whatever.
She opened it up.
Well, I'm glad you said that. So here we go.
Hey.
No, she's like, it has to be supervised and it has to be, you have to be ready.
Well, see until recently, like very recently, because I'm on medication now. And for anybody listening that thinks that they should be on medication but is fighting it, I'm telling you, it's the best decision I've made in my entire life.
Under the right circumstances.
Under the right circumstances, yeah.
Are you good with saying the actual medication you're on?
I honestly don't even know the name of it.
Are you surprised?
Yeah. I'm like, why would I be surprised this dude doesn't know? I'm like,
my wife might know.
You mean your chief executive operations?
My boss.
She's coming in with the pills right now.
Yeah. But for real, it literally saved my life.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
But yeah, do it if you think if you're fighting, if you're like this big macho, like, oh no, bullshit, I don't need to do that. Fucking shut the fuck up.
And you're a fucking man's man, dude. I look at you, you're doing man's man shit, but it's really good to see someone like you and be very open about that kind of shit. Our friend Nikki Selby, she came on not that long ago, and she's a huge supporter of like, go get your fucking hormones checked.
I need to do that, yeah.
Because she did that, and they said that it was pretty much unreadable on the chart. It was so low. Her hormones were so out of whack that like they were barely even visible on the fucking chart.
That's not good.
Yeah. And so, but now she's gotten the correct treatment, she feels like a fucking $1,000,000, like a completely different woman. And she talks about that where it's like the big bad macho guys who are afraid to go fucking ask for help. Like, don't be afraid to go get fucking help.
Whatever avenue, whether it's hallucinogenics, medicine, or hormones, whatever works.
And we grew up in that era, right?
Yeah.
Where it's, and again, for me, like playing sports, it's like you get hurt, you like fucking don't rub it, don't say anything about it, just fucking wear it and move on.
But then there's also something to be said for the opposite. 'Cause I feel like it's also kind of trending in the opposite direction now, where it's like you see all this, especially on social media. It's like, oh, you need to be open, and like even though you're a man, you need to be like. It's like there's also something to be said for just like not being a bitch too.
100%.
You know,
100%. But when it gets to deep, like,
like I'm not gonna get on Instagram like and film myself when I'm having a panic attack and curl up in a ball and crying in my wife's lap.
That's the new thing to do. While you're having a meltdown.
Look at me. I'm a victim.
It's
like, no, dude.
Like, the victim. Like playing the victim thing is huge.
The only person that's ever gonna see me in that kind of condition is my wife.
Yeah.
Ever. Or maybe my mom.
Yeah.
You're dealing with it.
And it's true though, because there is a happy medium, right?
Yeah.
Where like, dude, there's some things you just got to shut the fuck up, suck it up, and just carry on.
And you're working through it. There's no playbook in this. You're finding it out with your life. You're
not the only one.
Yeah. And you obviously have a daughter who's looking up to you and be a provider, and you got to be there for her. And same with Spencer. Like, you have to make decisions that now not only affect you but your family. You know, and you want to be healthy, and you want to be able to make memories, whether it's SeaWorld or a good place to eat. You want to be able to remember these and be the best version of you that you can be. So
that's another thing. It's like I noticed once I got on medication is I'm not a patient person at all. Yeah. And it's like every time I would lose patience with my daughter, I'd always regret it so bad. Like I feel so fucking bad.
I'll do it with the dogs, dude. And I'm like, God, it's such a dickhead thing to do.
Well, that's what I would do is like I would take my I don't beat my dogs. Yeah, but it's like when I would get frustrated, like I would take it on my dogs. Yeah. You know, I'd be like, oh, just like you guys are fucking idiots, like blah, 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 whatever. Yeah. And it's like once I got on medication, I just noticed that I had so much more patience for my daughter and my dogs and my wife and myself. And it was just like, wow.
I'm totally jumping the gun, but I feel like that's got to be head injury involved because I'm right there with you, dude.
Yeah.
I'm right there with you where it's just like my patience are like fucking paper thin.
Yeah, and it's like you just feel like a dick.
And then after it happens, you're like, God,
why am I such a piece of shit?
Yeah, exactly. And then it just spirals into something else.
And then you get mad at yourself, and then you're like, God, I'm such an asshole. And then you just fucking
But that's good
never
because
ending.
you're not heavily dosed. You don't seem like a zombie. You seem like a good version of you. Like
it's very low dosage. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just enough to just set you right, and like you got to have a doctor that you can trust and that understands your symptoms and what you need.
Yeah, so you haven't fucked around with the hallucinogenic stuff.
No. So once I left my welding job at Caterpillar because I couldn't obviously use drugs doing that job because we worked on heavy machinery. But literally the night I left that job, I started using THC products again, and I think that helped a lot too.
That's sweet. Good job, man.
Yeah,
let's drink another one.
Let's do it.
We're gonna stick in the same realm. That's all I got.
What do you got? Same
one, red, double red.
No. Let's Andrew, whatever you got. It's dealer's choice over there. I just kind of wanted to stay on this same topic in a way. Olympics are happening right now.
Fuck the Olympics.
I know. Fuck the Olympics. I get it. I 100% get it.
Shout out the Olympics.
Shout out to Tokyo.
Is that where it is?
Yeah, it's Tokyo. Yeah. It's actually has the lowest ratings it's ever had in 33 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, and I think having no fans is always going to hurt, but it's not doing well.
The Olympics is corrupt as fuck.
Oh, super corrupt. But on the note of mental health, what do we got? Oh, okay, cool. There you go.
Oh, I've seen these before.
Wild Basin.
Yeah.
These are pretty good.
Yeah,
these are pretty good.
I haven't had this one before.
It's the
lemon agave hibiscus. Yeah. That's quite the name.
Hibiscus. Yep, it's good stuff. I like these. We I don't know if you caught along like early on, like last summer. We IPAs during summer just don't do it.
No.
But seltzers fucking do. And we went through every goddamn seltzer you could possibly imagine last summer.
Went from doubles to seltzers.
Dude, you know what I saw today for the first time, which you guys probably know about, and because I'm just a piece of shit. Bang Energy has a hard seltzer.
What? Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. We need to get.
I've not had it.
We should have got that PBR coffee.
It's in there. We can try it. We can try it later.
I thought about it, but I was like, let's save that for last.
Thanks, sir.
It's a stouty type.
On the note of mental health with the Olympics, so I don't know if you heard, there was this runner. I'm brutalizing this because I know they live and die by the actual event they do with running, but
sounds like Andrew's got it.
Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yeah, well done. Yeah.
Okay, Sha'Carri Richardson. Fast ass bitch, dude. Fucking killed it. Got suspended after her drug test came in for marijuana.
I saw that.
And she said, and this could be bullshit or not, but regardless, I think we all stand in the same line. But she said that her passing of her biological parent, she took an edible or something to deal with it. Whether that's bullshit or not, it kind of sounds bullshitty to be honest, but I could care less. I feel like you should be able to use whatever you want whenever you want it. She got suspended, but then you guys know the name Megan Rapinoe?
Yeah.
The dude?
The soccer.
Well said, yes. The purple head dumbass.
The chick with the dick?
Yeah. The one who stands for BML, and she's the one who's taking the knee during the national...
BLM.
I'm sorry, BLM. The one who's taking the knee during the fucking national anthem and all this kind of shit. She hates Trump, like all this kind of stuff.
Her like driving factor for the Olympics was so that she could fucking
like
on
flip
the podium,
off the American
like,
flag. Yeah, she's fucking
They
terrible.
lost apparently too after kneeling.
Yes,
good.
Yeah, they lost 3-0. Yeah, absolutely.
Same
they
with
actually
the fucking women's soccer team.
Actually, the women's soccer team, I've got a note for that. They failed to medal at the Summer Olympics for the first time in decades.
Good, fuck them. It's because they're too busy making Subway commercials.
And the USA basketball team, which let's be honest, every year you should have the dream team, right?
Yeah.
They lost their game to France
Today, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
We lost to the French.
Dude, first Olympic loss since 2004.
Shout out France.
Yeah, shout out to France.
Don't get used to it.
You can't name it France.
But I saw this label and I fucking loved it to death. they're calling it the woke choke.
It is a fucking joke. Dude.
The woke choke.
Like, come on, man. Like, you're an athlete.
Yeah.
Like, stay in your lane.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, obviously, this is America. You know, I believe everybody has the right to say what they want.
Doesn't mean it's right.
Doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's right.
Or what do you think about like just like a democracy? Just be like, if you want to vote whatever way, like you should, like this is what you and I, assuming I'm not going to speak for you, but there's going to be a difference in opinion. We're not a communist. We're not a dictatorship. It's democracy. Like there's going to be some people that vote a certain way. Like, and it's okay, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be that way.
It has to be that way.
Exactly.
That's what we want. That's the freedom.
Keep it clean.
Keep it clean.
Yeah. Keep it clean. Anyway, Rapinoe, not a fan, obviously. She just got a ton of heat. The internet just fucking exploded on her because she was promoting cannabis products during the Olympics. Yet, homegirl Sha'Carri Richardson gets suspended after she dominates in the prelims or the trials for having marijuana in her system.
It's like
is
is marijuana a performance enhancing drug? No. So why does it matter? Like that's like suspending somebody for having a beer the night before their event.
I think,
or maybe do they get suspended for having alcohol?
Maybe not.
It's like it's a joke.
I think it's a talk. I think it's a talk everyone needs to have. I think the NFL maybe lighten their grip on THC or marijuana, however you want to call it. So we could see this down the future. This could be a point of maybe a certain amount of THC in your level.
I say legalize everything.
I think marijuana should be looked at as far as athletes are concerned, especially like tier 1 athletes, professional athletes, as nothing more than a recovery supplement.
Yeah, there you go.
100%.
There you go. Perfect.
100%.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
And that's what these conversations are going to drive. This is what we need to have. This is what we need to talk about. This is what we need to bring to light.
Yeah. So. No, I'm 100% on board with that. It's a recovery tool. That's all it is.
I mean, it's like, is that girl that won that race, did marijuana help her win that race? If anything, it made her worse.
And it's not like she fucking smoked a fucking fat doobie, put it out, and then went and ran.
That would have been dope.
That would have been dope. I'd have been like, fucking sign that bitch up.
Yeah.
No, but that happened probably weeks ago.
Yeah.
How does that affect anything?
They need to change it. They need to look at it different. And like Spencer was saying,
One of the Spencers was saying
it's a recovery. And you see a lot of these professional athletes once they get cleared off the drug testing, they switch to THC or some type of CBD product because it's a recovery. It helps. It helps sustain a livable lifestyle. So
if you look at the bodybuilding community, because I used to be into that dumbass shit.
That's why your body's broken.
That's exactly why my body's broken. But that's huge in the bodybuilding community because it just helps relax your muscles and it helps you eat the way you need to eat because you can just eat more. I mean, it's like those guys use that shit all the time.
Yeah.
But it's the same in like the CrossFit games. Like those guys can't use marijuana or anything like that.
No.
It's like they should be promoting marijuana products in professional athletes.
But then you take a step back and you look a little bit deeper. You know, the pharmaceutical industry.
Yeah, nothing against that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, nothing against that. But marijuana that actually comes from the fucking ground. No, that's a no-no.
No, you're bad.
Yeah, no. The pharmaceutical industry wants that thing fucking wiped off the goddamn map.
Yeah.
Because they know what the benefits it brings, right?
Well, I think we're seeing a little rise in CBD.
But they don't get a dime off of marijuana.
I may or may not be looking into getting some CBD infused coffee made.
Perfect. I'm down. We've seen Joe Rogan hooked up with Kill Cliff. They got a little CBD, little blend going.
Where do you get that shit? I can't find it
find it
anywhere.
Dude, it's impossible to find.
You got it online?
You gotta go to their website.
I heard it's pretty good.
Yeah,
it's good. I even went to Whole Foods and couldn't find it there.
Know it's a gem, but Whole Foods doesn't have it.
And we're rocking. You got the Uncanna hat. We got the Uncanna sponsorship.
Dude. Oh, yes. Shout out Uncanna.
Yeah.
Fucking
Uncanna's
those guys
legit.
are the shit.
Yeah.
Kobe, shout out. Love those guys.
Good stuff. Yeah.
I actually haven't used their stuff in a couple months now, but that's probably why I feel like shit.
and Kelsey set us straight. She's like, if you're not using CBD, if you're not using it, what you say, regularly or like on, like you're not using it. Because at first I was like, oh, I want to sleep good or I'm feeling sore. I'll take my CBD. She's like, no, if you're not doing it on the reg, like you're defeating the purpose. I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah,
point taken.
you're not getting the full spectrum.
And
of
if you need
actual
the real
benefits.
shit on Canna, dude, before I started taking on Canna, I was like, I tried, I don't know, maybe like a handful of other brands, and I was like, shit's dumb. And then I started using on Canna, and I was still under the impression that it was all bullshit. And I was like, no. Like within a couple weeks of using on Canna, I had such bad pain in my wrist, and it was just completely gone.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, this isn't a joke.
I was in the same boat. I tried like probably a handful of different brands. I tried Uncanna, and then I was like, oh, this is good shit. And then I didn't get any for the longest time. Tried some other brands, whatever. I'm like, it's not doing it. Went back. I was like, okay, they're doing something right. I can actually feel a difference here.
Those Colorado boys know what's up.
Yeah.
Promo code Potty Mills.
Yep, that's right.
Oh, they're sponsoring, aren't
Yeah,
they? Fucking
buddy.
hey.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, buddy. Shout out to Austin, my guy.
Adrenaline Pro.
Yep, that's right. Final thoughts. I would love to see, and I say this in
You
a
win that G-string.
half. Well, we all would like to see that, but I would love to see just no drug testing in Olympics. Just imagine.
I'd love to see no drug testing in any professional sports. Like, I want NFL players to be able to be juiced out of their minds.
Baseball, when it was the most exciting time in baseball,
The McGrath days.
the
McGuire.
Or McGuire, sorry.
the McGrath,
Sorry.
Chairman McGrath.
the McGuire, the Sosa, the Bonds, like
Fucking 20-inch arms.
dudes are throwing 100 miles an hour and guys are hitting 500-foot bombs.
Yeah,
Dude, that
dude.
was the greatest time for
People
baseball.
want to see freaks.
Yes, exactly. So I'm saying legalize everything. Get that dude from Kenya, give him a little, and just see how fast that guy can fucking run.
I mean, in Oregon, you can pretty much just do meth on the street now. So, I mean, fuck it, whatever.
Combine with that in San Francisco where you can just take a shit on the street.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, dude, do you, right?
Hashtag freedom.
Hashtag fucking freedom. We mentioned this earlier, but I just want to touch back on it. In other news in the Olympics, you missed this. Tokyo Olympics, they have already suffered the worst TV ratings they've had in 33 years. Whether that's because there's no actual fans attending, I don't know. Maybe it's because they're just so woke. I don't know. I feel like
People are making a stance.
well, we talked about this a couple episodes ago. Baseball World Series, NBA championship, baseball overtook,
and that's never
and
the case.
And baseball's a dying sport,
Yeah.
and it's still
Shine.
outperformed the NBA finals.
Yeah.
And I truly, to my core, feel is because, and baseball did a little of this, and I think they fucking quickly pedaled back, but NBA went so hard in the paint with the fucking BLM.
Justice Warrior.
And the Justice Warrior and the woke mob. They went so hard in the paint, and it just got so off-putting for so many people. And I think we're looking at the actual results of like what that's going to do.
Good.
Well, sorry to bring it up.
Exactly.
Sorry to bring it up, but I know you're not a big football guy, Spencer, but our baby, the NFL, they are strict, like putting the grip on their vaccination regulations, and a lot of coaches are like, and even still, with as much as they pushed it, there's still about 60 to 80% of people not vaccinated on NFL, which is kind of crazy because you'd think they all would have they'd have close to 100%, but some of the people are like, nope, not for me.
Yeah,
and
so
they're willing to give up their careers, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Roger Goodell, piece of shit, commissioner of the NFL.
Fuck that guy.
So, being a dipshit as he does well, said that he came out, so they're doing this thing where it's like the indirect, you better go get your vaccination, right? And so they're doing it in a way where it's like, okay, it's not mandatory. You want another one of those?
No. I was telling him I have enough.
Yeah.
You don't need to get me
enough?
another one. I'm good. I'm good. I'm already drunk.
He said if the team can't play a scheduled game because some player who was unvaccinated and tested positive for COVID, so they obviously shut everything down, right? The players lose wages, this organization loses
And
wages.
they forfeit.
They forfeit the game.
Dude, my brother, Zach. Love you, Zach. He's a big golf guy. He works for a PXG down there in Scottsdale.
Shout out.
But what was that last tournament they had?
Oh yeah,
The Open.
Dude, the dude, he was like already like halfway through the tournament and was winning, and they kicked him out because he tested positive for COVID.
Fuck.
that
what's
doesn't
his
make
name?
any sense.
He
He exposed everybody at that point.
Right, like
If
he's already
you,
halfway
like,
through
are-
the tournament. Like,
and
just let him
he's
finish.
by himself
Right.
walking outside.
Like what a joke!
at
But then he
worst,
ended up
it's-
winning the next tournament
Yes,
that he went
yes,
to, and
yes.
I think it was in San Diego, wasn't it?
Good.
I don't know where it was.
But like, dude,
yes.
I don't follow sports, but I remember like my brother was telling me about it. I was like, what a fucking joke.
And so here's something crazy. Tested positive for COVID. Won the tournament. He just got yanked again in the Olympics because he tested positive again.
No
Yeah, golf
bullshit.
is in the Olympics. I
But
heard
wait,
about
so,
that.
but you like how they stated NFL stated that if it's unvaccinated. So what happens if they test positive and they got vaccinated?
Which is happening all the fucking time
Yes,
now.
exactly.
Meanwhile, the Texas Democrats.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That was a fucking.
It's cool.
great
I'm just
story.
not going to go to work.
Yeah, I'm not going to go work, and we're going to do everything
Yeah.
that we're fighting against, and then get everyone fucking COVID. Yeah, that's fucking
Love and
good.
peace.
Yeah, love and peace. Yeah, remember when the Democratic Party was about love and peace?
Yeah.
Fucking A, dude.
Yeah, it's funny how those tides turn.
Yeah,
Huh?
really
Yeah.
weird.
Now
Really
it's
weird.
like the liberals are all on like the big corporations' dicks. And
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah. Dude, the tables turned big time on that.
Yeah.
one.
Crazy.
But yeah, that golfer, he this happened literally like 2 days ago.
He probably lost out on like a couple mil.
Oh,
getting
so
kicked out of
that tournament that he got pulled out, he was leading.
Yeah, he was gonna win.
Dude, he missed out on millions.
He
Millions.
was like bawling on the course.
Yeah.
Like,
But good for him. He came out and fucking won the
Dominated
next one.
the next one.
But yeah, he was in the Olympics.
But what a fucking joke.
And he just got pulled from the Olympics because he tested positive again.
But I think it's nice to see some people in that spotlight and that professional level that are just like, no, like this is my body. It's a choice. If that's your role, peace. And then you're walking away from the biggest paycheck you're ever going to see at that level, which is kind of, we're seeing a lot of people do some tweets. I know DeAndre Hopkins did a tweet. He's one of the most gifted wide receivers, and he almost kind of showed his hand where he doesn't stand for maybe getting the vaccine, and he deleted it. But he, from what I understand, he's not going to get the vaccine. So
I saw a little note that said there was at least 14 uncuttable players that are refusing the vaccine.
What does that mean, uncuttable?
Means their franchise.
They bring too much money?
Yeah, they bring.
so
too
they
much-
can do what they want.
Exactly.
crazy.
Yeah, health matters unless money gets in the way.
Yeah. This guy who's with Barstool, works for Barstool Sports. He goes by KFC. Piece of shit. He does these 1 minute he calls them like the 1 minute takes or whatever. He did a take about football players coming out about not wanting to take the vaccine, and it was a terrible, cringy take on it. And I don't really dig his videos anyway. They're always pushing something with him, and it was always like, oh, you're willing to use your head as a battering ram, but now you don't want to take a vaccine, and like that's like the tone he took, and everyone, and you scroll through the comments and people are just lighting the dude on fire.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, and it's not the same. It's not the same.
on top of the NFL thing, I was watching on the news this morning at the gym.
Whoa.
They're trying to do like stickers for people who don't get vaccines at workplaces.
Yeah, somebody else did that. I think it was
I
the
think it was the
Nazis.
Nazis. Yeah, sounds familiar.
Gina Carano
like
got
that.
canceled for that, I feel like. Excuse me?
Yeah, I feel like an organization has already used that
Yeah.
tactic before.
History repeats itself.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
man.
it really fucking does. It really does. But
Time will tell.
yeah, I want to fast forward so bad because
I
I
mean-
want to see where this ends, because I feel like we have a very, very strong front where like, okay, enough is enough. This is bullshit. We need to axe
I think
this
there's a
shit.
strong front, like you're saying, that's not going to hit that level. Like it's not going to get to that where if the numbers that hold themselves, like, no, there's not enough evidence. This is not for me. And I want to get off this because I know we said we don't talk about it that much. But there's going to be a front that they're not going to get their numbers. They're not going to get that number they want if we just hold strong and just wait for some science, wait for some.
Well, that's what people are like using science as like an excuse. It's like, but there is no science. Like we don't know.
We don't know.
There's not enough time to tell. It hasn't even been a year, and you're going to tell me that this is backed by science? Like what was science 100 years ago is now a joke.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know?
And then there's people like you and I where we had to get whatever shot when you bend over the
It's true.
Oh, dude.
On the other side of the table, like in the military,
I've had so much shit injected to me. Like, I don't care. Like, you can inject anything you want to me. I don't give a fuck. It's just the fact that they're pushing it as hard as they are. That's why I'm like, yeah, that's going to be a no from me,
same
dog.
with me, dude. Yeah. Same with me. Whereas it's why the strong push?
Yeah.
Where if we were going by science, okay, which obviously the numbers are super fucking tainted, but dude, even with the tainted numbers, you're looking at a 98, 99, whatever,
Right.
90 something.
Yeah. Even with your
percent.
exaggerated bullshit numbers,
Yeah.
it's still not that bad.
It's still not that bad.
The flu still kills more people.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
still don't get the flu shot.
Yeah, maybe heart disease and fucking alcoholism and fucking
Yeah, dude,
tobacco,
obesity.
which we're all doing today.
Mental
Shout out to
health.
us.
Shout out to us living our best life.
Yeah, like I'm just chugging dippas and smoking stogies, eating donuts, whatever.
Fucking we got donuts. All right.
Yeah, like a year ago, half these motherfuckers would have gone to the workplace without the flu shot and with the flu and not even thought twice about it.
And that kind of brings me to my next note, and it kind of falls in line with this fucking vaccine, this vaccine, that, whatever. But the Generation Z, right? It's the people who were like born in like the 2010s and all that kind of shit, where
Yeah.
it's like, dude, masculinity is on a large decline.
It's a dying. I don't even think you can use the word masculinity
Oh,
anymore.
it's toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
canceled.
It's canceled,
You can't
right?
say that anymore.
Do you listen
can't
to
say
Order of Man by Ryan Micklin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a
Good
guy.
dude.
He seems like
Good
a
dude,
guy.
yeah.
I mean, he's
I agree with you.
He's a little too straight of a line for me.
Yeah,
but
but I've heard him on other podcasts where he
Yeah.
kind of opens up.
yeah.
He's like
I
more
like
of
when
a
he starts to
dude.
cuss a little bit.
Yeah,
and like,
yeah. I heard him on Drinking Bros podcast, and he was like more of a
Really?
dude. Yeah,
I didn't know he went on there.
yeah. It was a
I heard
good
him on
pod.
Andy Frisella's podcast. And
Okay.
he kind of like starts to, because obviously Andy Frisella cuss like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I like his message. So,
No,
you know,
I'm with you. And
be a
I've read his
fucking
book.
man.
I've read his book. Everything.
Yeah.
It's
I haven't
solid.
read his book. Is it good?
It's good. Yeah,
book?
Sovereignty. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get that
Yeah,
one.
it's solid.
You read or you listened to it?
No, you're right. I listened. I read it with my ears.
Dude, I gotta flip the page.
Dude, I can't.
I'm the same. I gotta
For
flip. I gotta
a
flip the
dumb
highlight.
motherfucker like me, it's like a trophy when I finish a book. I'm like, yeah, look, I did it. I read a book.
I tried the book.
Allie's
read it
like,
on-
good job, fucking loser.
Here's a cookie.
And you're big on the books too, right?
Oh, dude, I read all the time.
Yeah,
That's
sweet.
awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, true to my core, I wish I could just sit down and dude, I have such a hard time.
I wish I could do the Audible but I can't. I can't comprehend. Like I can't. It doesn't soak in. It's just
Really?
it's really one ear out the other. And as much as like if it's a good for a podcast, it can resonate. But for a book, it just
Interesting.
It takes me forever to read a book. It'll take me like, if it's a really good book, it'll take me like 3 weeks to read it.
That's not that bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I'll read like the same page like 3 times because I'll read a whole page
Yeah,
and then I'll be like, I have no idea what I just read, and then go
Go
back. I
back.
can do it again and be like, wait, what was that? And then
Dude,
read it again.
You and I are literally the same fucking
No.
person. It's terrifying because I do the exact same shit. Dude.
I highlight and I tab it and
Oh,
everything.
there you
Yeah.
I only went through like 3 books during 75 hard, so yeah, you're
Jeez.
fine.
You did 75 hard?
Yeah, I did that. I'm about to do phase 2.
Can you tell?
Talking about
in
that, I'm gonna take a
August,
piss.
probably.
Look at him.
So,
That's some hardcore
Freak of
shit.
nature.
dude, you
Dude.
should.
Have you
honestly,
read the book too?
I read the book. It's at a buddy's house. He didn't read it, but yeah, I read
gotta
the
do
book.
that
I
shit.
did the whole thing.
I just don't know if I could work out
Would you
twice
do
a day.
Would you do it though? If it wasn't,
Huh?
Would you do it though? Are you contemplating doing 75 hard?
I've been contemplating it since he came out with it.
Listen to
I'm just
his
a
one
bitch.
that he dropped. I think he dropped it yesterday or today, and like honestly, it's amazing. Borderline life changing. I can't
What,
talk
his
about it
podcast?
more enough. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
listen to the latest one. Like I forget.
I'll listen
one of
to
the
it on my
guys who
drive
works
home.
with him. Yeah, it's amazing. Like I can't say enough of good things about that program because the mentality that just clicks in your brain after like actually having discipline, like it's
That's what everybody
working
says.
out, like just go on your walk or do some yoga for your second workout or go crazy because you need to do that.
So one of your workouts can literally be a walk or yoga?
A walk, but like not like leisure walk. You
Right.
need to like be going
Like a
after.
mile.
If you have a weight vest, do that too. Like that's what
See, I
he
could
does
do
as
that.
well. If you follow him and you've seen his stories, he's always wearing that freaking
Yeah.
weight vest.
So what do you think? Is the 2
Amazing.
workouts that kind of stops you in for doing
Well, I
it?
thought it was like legit 2 workouts, like going to the gym twice a day.
Oh.
2 45-minute workouts. One must be outside. One must be inside.
Oh, so I
Gallon
could
of
do that.
water, and then
Read 10
what was it?
pages?
10 pages of a book. A
No alcohol
physical
too,
book
right?
every single
No
day.
alcohol.
No audiobooks are allowed.
Oh, I read every day.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
easy,
And then
No alcohol.
diet, no alcohol. So like in August, I'm gonna start August 1st, or sorry, August 11th. And
Can I still get blitzed as fuck?
Oh yes, because he actually smokes, so you may.
Does he really?
Well, yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Constantly, yeah. Like that's his thing for
Just
like
getting high as shit.
Well, not publicly, of course, but
Right.
like that's okay. And if you need something to go to sleep or something like that, go for it. Like
I
do
love
what you
getting
need to
high.
do for your mental health, of course. But like
I get high every
the
night.
alcohol is a different thing because
Guys
alcohol
wanna get
affects you completely different.
But reading that book is the game changer too. I think people say once they do that book, it opens up a little bit.
You understand more about how the program affects you while you're in it, because like the way that he phrases like week 3 through 5, like you notice these changes. And I'm like, oh yeah, that happened. Oh yeah,
Right.
day 64 is like borderline life changing.
Spencer, what do you think?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Should we do 75 hard?
I said we all do 75 hard together.
Dude, that'd be
shit, here we go.
boring ass podcasts.
We'll regroup here in 75 days.
Recalibrate.
Let's get Andy
Another
Frizzello over here.
Yeah, flying down.
I would be down if I did it with a group. I could not probably. I'm not. I'm gonna be straight up.
Hold
I
each other
probably couldn't do it
accountable.
yeah. I could
Yeah,
do
I'm
it
too
alone.
much of a piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm too much of a
It's a very
yeah.
different-
Deep down in my core.
I'd be on day 74 just contemplating fucking booze.
No, like day 73, like I thought about throwing in the towel during one of the workouts because it was raining and everything like that. Like it's one of the harder things I've ever done in my life.
That reminds me of the show Alone. You guys watch that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You would fucking get a freedom boner on that guy.
Oh, he went hat backwards. I don't know if anyone ever turned the hat
Well,
backwards.
this thing's kind of fucking my
You did
ears
the
up. So
switch.
I'm like,
Mm.
Dude, the show Alone is amazing. It's
is it a survival show?
yeah.
I've seen it. I haven't seen the show, but I've seen like the listed before.
I actually knew a guy who ended up going on the show. He's
Shout
a
out.
trad bow guy. Makes his own bows
Oh,
he's
trad bow.
because he's that fucking guy. Yeah,
You got trad bow right there.
Yes, sir. Got two
Fucking
of 'em.
fancy as shit.
I know.
I don't want to go down that rabbit hole because I feel like I'd never come back.
Dude, it's pretty amazing. I've gone back and forth.
Especially in AZ, we can hook you up some folks too.
Yep, yep.
Danny?
I could dial in a trad bow if you just want to fuck around.
I like my Hoyt.
Yeah. Well,
Does Hoyt make trad bows?
Actually, they do.
Yeah.
They do. It's called a Satori, and it's like $2,000. So
Perfect.
Perfect. Throw it on my tab.
Count me in. And then it's actually it's a bow that like Olympic archers use.
Nerds.
Yeah, fucking nerds.
We don't talk about Olympics.
But anyway, where were we? What were we talking about?
No idea.
We're getting close. You can keep going a little bit. Let's
Okay.
go. Let's go a little bit longer.
A little bit
We'll
longer.
push the limits.
I had one note, just because you're here, Arizonan,
Arizonian. We'll go with
Arizonian, AZ State Senator Michelle Ugenti
Nailed
Never
it.
heard of her.
Nailed it.
got booed off the stage at the Turning Point USA election integrity rally. She was one of the 2 Republican state senators who killed the election integrity bill earlier this month.
What? They
She got-
sniffed her out, huh?
Dude,
So basically, she got a fat paycheck.
but dude, but the video clip of it is so cringe.
I'm surprised Turning Point would invite her. She was kind of like on the
Well, they probably did it just for that reason,
Ding ding,
so that she could get booed off the stage.
ding ding,
sniffed her out.
ding ding, 100%. Dude, she's like, I'm gonna get, like, she's yelling in the microphone as everyone's like, get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit.
You don't even go here.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like at the frat party, like, hey, bro, who do you know here?
Damn.
Dude, she got fucking hammered
Dude,
on
she's just
stage,
like-
and she just walked off, dude.
The divide right now between the
It's
Republicans and the
amazing.
Democrats is it's fun to joke about and talk shit, but it's really sad. It
Oh,
really is.
I talked to my dad about it during the election. I was like, what happened? What changed? He's like, when I was growing up, the Democratic and Republican Party, it was very few. Like it was just a few differences in opinions.
Right. They stood for America regardless of their
Yeah.
little tiny beliefs.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like that anymore.
No.
It's like either you're Republican or you hate America.
If you're a Republican, you like America, but you're a fucking redneck piece of shit, white supremacist, racist. And
Yeah.
if you're a Democrat, you're this purple rainbow haired.
right.
fucking-
Like you're not allowed to be a man or a woman.
Exactly.
How about I just believe in the Constitution?
Which, to be fair, like I'm pretty sure we're all kind of right leaning here.
Yeah.
But like I have nothing against
I'm far left.
liberal leaning people. Like You know, unless you're like a complete moron. But I also hate just as many people that are right leaning.
100%.
Just want to throw that out there. You know,
Libertarian.
I am more right leaning. I don't give a fuck who you want to have sex with. I'm down with drugs. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's fucking party. And I'm the same way, dude. Like, I don't give a fuck what you want to be called, who you decide to bone. I don't fucking care, dude. I really don't care. But the moment you start fucking trying to burn our flag and acting like we're the fucking worst country, it's the people out here who are like, we're fucking oppressed. Bitch, go to a fucking oppressed country and tell me how oppressed we are.
Go to Cuba right now.
Yeah, go to Cuba.
People that are saying that you're like, I get it. Like everybody has hardship. If you are living in America, I don't give a shit what your situation is. You have it better off than 90% of the rest of the world.
Amen.
Exactly.
Amen. And if you can't figure it out, and again, hardship. Sometimes you just got dealt a fucking really shitty hand.
And well, that's like a perfect example of like California politicians act like they got it all fucking figured out, yet they have like the highest homeless rate in the country.
Dude.
Oh God,
like you can't even take care of your own people, but you have the solutions for the rest of the world.
Yeah,
like
no.
fuck off.
Yeah, exactly.
Our fearless leader Newsom is promoting a come back home to the homeless, like $12 billion. Invite the homeless back in if you come, like, and the sheriff of LA County is like, are you serious? Like, we can't even take care of the crime is 58% higher than it ever was, and you want more homeless, drug-ridden individuals to come back? And he's like, are you like stop?
You know why? It's because most people don't see that shit. All they see is him being a good person, quote unquote. They see him promoting a good message, but they don't see the actual.
They don't do the
streets of homeless people shitting on the street because the voters don't see that. They just see him on TV being like, "Oh yeah, I love everybody."
Yeah. No, and they don't actually get boots on the ground, and they don't actually see what his policies are fucking doing.
Right, just destroying a beautiful state.
But because he's got the letter D next to his name, people are like, well, he's got to be doing something good, right?
He obviously cares about us.
He's a Democrat, peace and love. No, dude, if you're still drinking the fucking Newsom Gatorade, like I can't understand it anymore. Like I don't understand how you can think he's doing a good thing.
When is his term even up?
The recall's supposed to happen soon.
So he's actually getting recalled, thankfully.
I saw a sign for that driving over here.
Good. I'm glad you did.
Recall Newsom.
Yeah.
It's big.
Hell yeah, brother.
So where we live, it's pretty red. It's pretty red out
pretty
here.
Conservative over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Borderline Bible Belt.
But if we're in LA,
What'd you say?
Bible Belt of California, pretty much. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like Orange County and Riverside County are like the Bible Belt out
Really?
here. Yeah.
That's pretty good over here.
Hell yeah, brother.
hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
All right, I want to switch gears a little bit. What do we have time?
You can make it quick and then go to the questions.
So we kind of just touched on this a little bit. Bow hunting, archery. So you got a Hoyt. Have you been bow hunting before?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ever since I moved out to Arizona, I haven't gone. Just because I haven't really. Well, I guess I could just say I'm a lazy piece of shit. But it's like, you got to drive all the way up to the mountains. You got to do scouting. It's not like, you know.
And I'll say firsthand, Arizona hunting, summer.
Good luck.
Dude, it's so fucking hot.
Flagstaff.
It's hot out here,
you go up to the mountains where, it's cooler.
True.
But, it's like it's a 2-hour drive up to the mountains.
But what's cooler for Arizona?
Flagstaff
In the summer?
Yeah.
80s.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like us.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I haven't gone since I've been in Arizona, and I haven't even been rifle hunting. I haven't been hunting at all since I've been in Arizona. I've gone bird hunting, but that's nothing.
That's fun though.
Yeah, it's
bird
fun.
hunting's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's something I want to do more out here. I got that guy right there, the shotgun right there, and I've got a good spot. I found a fucking great spot that's got deer, quail, some turkey. I've wasted a lot of hours trying to hunt turkey out in this area that I found, but
there's turkey there?
Oh yeah. Damn. So you go up towards like Julian area, dude. There's a ton
which is
of
San
turkey.
Diego.
Yeah,
beautiful. Julian Pies.
Yep.
One of my buddies hunts out there too. So
yeah, turkey is it's bountiful out there, but it's a lot of private land though, and they're very anti-hunters.
Really?
In Julian, all you see is these like hand-painted signs: "No hunting, no trespassing."
Fucking
it's
nerds.
all you fucking see. Yeah.
Damn.
But so, are you gonna try to go out this year or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to. I got some buddies that are with my new job. I got a lot more time on my hands, so I'm gonna try and go kill some deer this fall with my bow.
Nice. What arrows are you using? Even know?
I
you know.
know I use Rage broadheads.
Okay.
The arrows are, I just got new arrows. I'm trying to remember what they are. I don't even know.
CTE.
Victory?
No.
No? All right.
Let's look.
Should we get to it?
Yeah, that's fine.
The moment everyone's been waiting for?
Oh, these were terrible.
These were so good.
Are these the Would You Rather?
Yeah.
Dude, I was literally
So
going through those this morning, and I
You told your wife.
they were so fucked up. I was like, I can't even answer these.
Dude, so many people. This is so funny because like the amount of DMs I get when I put these up, it's usually like people are like, "Oh my god, this is so gnarly! I fucking love it." Or people are like, "What's wrong with you?"
No, I do love it. These are pretty. This is pretty bad. These are probably some of the worst I've seen you do.
Yeah.
Where do you get these from?
Internet, but then I'll mix some things
Like
up.
you just come up with them?
No, I'll do
Oh.
internet, but some of them are like I'll mix up.
The sick perversion.
Yeah, just having to think about them.
Well, I'll usually what will usually happen is I'll find one that I'm like, I can make this better.
Let's take this up a notch.
Yeah. Let's get fucking really weird. All right, here we go. Question 1. Would you rather A, eat a stranger's toenails? That came in hot. Jesus. Eat a stranger's toenails clippings once a week, or B, have everything smell like garbage, meaning clothes, personal items, house, etc.
Hey, folks.
Bogey said A. What do you got?
I don't even remember what I answered on this, but I think A.
So you'd rather eat a stranger's toenails?
I think that's what I voted.
Once a week.
I think I said A.
Once a week instead
Once
of
a
just
week
everything smelling like garbage?
Like indefinitely for life?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather eat toenails.
Yeah. Totally.
Wait, can you mix the toenails in like some Alfredo?
No, you just gotta
I didn't
just
know
crunch them down like sunflower
Yeah, I'd still
seeds.
rather do that. Can you wash it down with some water?
No, you just dry.
Jesus Christ, just
It's
raw
like a
dogging
dry-
that
yeah,
shit?
just raw dogging that. Dry scoop, raw dog
Ugh.
toenails.
Still A.
And it's
yeah.
not even yours.
I mean, you're never getting laid again if you smell like shit all the time.
Very true. Small story. When I played ball in Missouri, I had a roommate. Of course, he's my fucking roommate. He got the nickname on the baseball team as Skunk.
Ooh,
Dude,
that's rough.
guy did laundry maybe once every 2 months.
Oh,
You should have just beat the shit out of him and just taught him his lesson. If that was in the military, like guys like that in the
yeah,
military,
yeah.
For sure.
they'd get their
For
ass
sure.
kicked.
health and wellness
For sure.
Yeah.
is not pretty. You actually literally drag him into the shower and you
Oh, yeah.
basically watch a grown man fucking shower and
It's
wash his
hot.
fucking ass. It's terrible.
I just have these visions of him like this pile of clothes in the corner by his bed, and it just smelled so bad.
Oh, dude, it was
And
terrible.
my room used to be like the party room, and people were like, "Dude, we just can't do it anymore."
I just can't suck this dick. I'm sorry.
Another quick story is you know, you get the white skivvies issued in military. Well, the guys that would just blow the fucking ass out with the streak mark.
Yeah.
When you pass out the underwear, you put the skivvy with the streak mark, like, because you just walk around and like you divvy up because it's all stenciled. So it's like Kirksey's here and Salgado's here and Rowett's here, whatever.
Rowdy.
Rowdy route.
So you put the streak mark like at fucking attention.
Oh, fuck,
and you're like, this guy just
no.
fucking blows
God.
his shit.
How does anybody in the military have an ego after something like that?
Oh, dude, it's crazy. It's funny.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Anyways,
So 55% said A.
yeah.
They'd rather get a stranger's toenails. That's pretty fucking close.
That's a good. Yeah, it's a good
close.
percentage.
All right. Would you rather A, be tissue paper, or B, be toilet paper?
Tissue paper.
Tissue.
Yeah, this is pretty lopsided. 98%.
Yeah. Ew, who's the two? Check the two.
Okay.
Mount Marty.
Give me that ass.
every time we're like, Mountain Marty's got to be part of it. Nope, wasn't.
Dude, that guy is.
But
Shout
hey-
out Mountain Marty.
But hey, the two dudes, I won't throw them under the bus, but the two dudes that picked toilet paper,
Of course they were
both
dudes.
bow hunters.
Oh, you sick fucking breed.
Fucking.
Yeah, hardcore bow hunters. Yeah. Like, it's fucking shit, whatever. Because when you're fucking solo hunting for fucking a week, dude.
I eat my own shit.
I just stay alive, drank my own piss, ate my own shit.
No, dude, don't even talk about that. Sean Baker blasted a lady who is like a urine.
Oh God. One of those like hardcore vegans.
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah,
It's
no.
terrible.
By choice, like
Yes.
this is your last. Like
There's
the
a-
fact that if it's not your last resort,
Like
as,
Bear Grylls style.
yeah, as survival.
Are you talking about drinking your own piss?
Yeah.
Yes.
I've done that.
Have you?
Yeah.
God damn it.
There's no fun story behind it or anything, but
Oh, shit.
Were you just drunk? Was it like the Texas ass cheek tattoo?
yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh,
There it
God.
is.
Yeah, but to willingly, like, it's on her page.
It's like a
not-
staple in her diet.
Yes.
Oh my god,
They're all about it. It's like a movement. Fuck. Cringe.
Hold on, let me go back. So yeah, I said 98% want to be tissue. So you're snot versus shit.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a no-brainer.
Well, clearly 98%.
Except for the boners.
Would you rather A, lose the ability to lie, or B, believe everything you're told? What do you got?
Give me the lie.
So lose the ability to lie, or you just believe everything. You're the most
ignorant motherfucker in the world.
Gullible person in the world.
So basically either nothing bad can happen to you if you can't lie. Oh. But if you're just dumb as fuck.
Shit's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, 95%.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
Good for you guys.
Hold on. I just want to go back. 6 people said B. Sarah, of course she did. Shout out, Sarah.
I just don't want to know anything.
Yeah, she's just like, nah, fuck it.
Ignorance is bliss, right?
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, at a certain point, I'm like, I kind of get it. All right, would you rather B, know the world's secrets, all of the world's secrets, or A, live? This is almost in the same line. Live ignorantly forever. This is very close. This is not a
really?
This is not landslide by any means.
Give me the secrets.
I feel like I would just be so fucking anxious if I knew every secret ever.
Well, that's kind of where my head goes, where I'm like, I don't exactly want to know everything.
Yeah.
But I want to know the truth, though.
But then you could probably also...
But then your life... That's why those conspiracy theories theorists go off the fucking...
Is this like extraterrestrial knowledge that's been given to you that nobody else knows? Because you could monetize that shit and make some serious money.
Dude, I didn't actually think about it that way. That's a great call.
That's some good shit.
But everything that happens in the world, bad,
all
good, and
of the world's
how
secrets.
the world works and everything like that.
I'm gonna take a gamble and say I want to know all the secrets, monetize that, make some money.
Dude, you know what? I'm gonna be on board as well because I feel like I'm almost there with diving so deep in conspiracy theories, where I'm just like, I just feel like I know weird shit that probably is true that other people just don't or just disregard. You know?
Sure.
I'm down. All right.
I'm down. I like it. I dig it.
Check it out. I did fuck with people. I said B first and A last.
I noticed that when you did that.
Yes. So
and I selected the wrong one.
Yeah. So take it for what it's worth. B said 54%.
Interesting.
So who knows what the actual answer to this is? But I would say so. B is know all the secrets.
Okay.
But yeah, a couple people reached out. They're like, dude, you fucking switch it up on me.
Dick.
Gotta keep you on your toes. All right. Would you rather be the person who flips the switch during the executions, or be the judge who decides who should be executed?
I'm a trigger puller.
Yeah, I'll flip the switch.
Yeah, same.
I'll take B.
Oh wait, sorry, I said judge.
Yeah, judge. I'll take the judge. So B. 61%.
I want to watch that motherfucker die.
Yeah.
Suffer.
I'm like, you're going to die, and then I'm going to go eat a sandwich.
Yep.
All right. Would you rather eat your own scabs uncontrollably, or B, pee yourself a little every time you stood up? All the moms reached out to me, and they're like,
this happens.
I already fucking do this anyway.
That's like the norm for me, dad.
Yeah. I stand up, and I fucking piss myself a little bit.
After Dana had a kid, did she just mention every single time that happened?
Yeah, pretty
much. When she laughs at her, she's like, oh my God, I just peed a little bit. Yeah. Didn't need to know that.
No,
cool.
she literally did these, and she's like, B. Like, I do it already.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say P.
P?
Like, what is a little, though?
It's good.
Yeah,
40
sure.
ounces.
Like, do I have to change my underwear?
No,
or
it's a little. It's just a little.
Like tinkle.
Every time, but
Can you see it from the outside?
Every time you stand up,
I would just never sit down.
Yeah.
get a wheelchair, right?
Yeah.
Problem solved.
I got you. Touche.
Just crawl. Just when you're in the wheelchair and you need to get out, you just hit the deck and just army crawl through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It's easy to work
never
around.
stand up.
Yes,
All right.
Yeah.
B, 80% said they rather pee a little.
Yeah. Good for you guys.
Would you rather cut your own eyelids off? This is where it gets
Fuck
super dark,
this.
and I apologize. Cut your own eyelids off with scissors, or B, pull each of your teeth out with a wrench.
Pull my teeth out.
Teeth. Yeah. I'm not cutting mine.
Wait, no, sorry.
Where are you at?
Huh?
Yeah, teeth. My bad.
I mean, your teeth are like, it's gonna suck, and you're probably gonna black out before you even get through all your teeth.
Yeah,
but I mean, your eyelids. If you cut your eyelids off, it's like your eyes are fucked.
Yeah.
Okay, so just
you get
clarify,
veneers too.
This is each and every tooth.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You can't black out.
Okay. Well, but still, I mean, your teeth. Well, you can get fake teeth.
True.
But
Your
one at
eyes
a
are
time.
fucked though. You can't blink anymore.
call.
Can't sleep.
Can't sleep. Can't. Yeah. Like you're
Quit
fucked.
fucking looking at me, bro.
You're gonna win all the blinking contests though.
That's
true.
for sure. You can make a good living doing that.
Good.
And
Just wear
hobo-
sunglasses.
Well, you'd probably be automatically DQ'd for just not even having eyelids.
It's true.
No, you wear sunglasses. Be like, let's challenge you to be a blinking contest. All right, let's go.
You
Take
can't,
the
do a
sunglasses
blink,
off.
you can't do a blink
But
contest
then,
with
but
sunglasses
then,
on.
dude,
No, you
gotta
take
get-
it off. Like
Oh.
when you said the bet. It's a
Think
sucker's
about
bet.
it.
Sucker's
Think
bet.
about it. But then you got to get like a sponsor for like Visine or something because your eyes are gonna be super dry.
Constantly.
Constantly
money.
dry.
Every 5
eye
seconds.
infections like crazy.
Yeah.
Get some shades.
68% said they'll take the teeth.
Because then you can get fake teeth that are even nicer than the ones you got.
It's true.
Don't have to brush your teeth anymore. Just take those fuckers out and bleach them. Whatever.
This question leads me into the story I was going to say is that I knew a guy, ex-ball player, who had to get all of his teeth removed because of chewing.
Good thing I quit chewing.
There you go.
I did that shit for like
So did
10
I.
years.
Yeah, I did it for a very long time as well. Baseball, it's like
It's the norm.
it's like tying your shoes, dude.
That's
Tie
a
your
good-
shoes and fucking throw a lipper in.
Where I grew up, it's the norm. You're just fucking redneck as shit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay, would you rather drink a cup of spit from someone else who has chewing tobacco, so it's like you're drinking their chewing tobacco spit, or B, make out with somebody who has all their teeth rotten?
Make out.
I've swallowed my own.
I have too.
It's a terrible, terrible experience.
That's horrible.
What do you got, Paul?
God, so torn. Yeah, I'm making out. It's gonna be a quick little.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Little
Yep, and that's
I mean, maybe they're hot too.
Yeah.
maybe.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
maybe you're drunk.
Yeah.
Maybe they're wearing their mask because they're trying to stop the spread.
Yeah.
Slow the spread.
Maybe I'll get off. I don't know.
Maybe it's like a new kink I'm into.
You ever made out with a girl that smokes cigarettes?
Yeah.
It's not fun.
Not fun.
It's not fun
Not
at
fun
all.
at all, dude.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Cringe.
Speaking of
smoke.
cigarettes, you guys want to make out after all these cigars?
I don't even smoke half of mine yet.
I think
Jesus
cigars
Christ.
are different, right?
No, Dana will not come close to me. Shout out to Allie,
Really?
who's about to be next to you after
Dude.
this.
When I used to dip, Allie would still kiss me when I'd have a dip in my mouth.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah,
hot.
she's a
G.
fucking trooper, dude. Like
What
we wouldn't
kind of
make
into
out,
it?
obviously, but she'd
Yeah.
like give me a peck.
And Dana would do that too, but she'd be like, it'd be very strategic. She's like, 63% said B. Take the makeout sesh.
Boys.
Would you rather A, have every hair on your body plucked off one by one? Every fucking hair. Paul, I know this is hard for you. You have no arm hair.
It's by choice.
B, have all of your toenails ripped off.
Oh, fuck toenails. Oh,
This is lopsided, but I'm like, I don't understand how
Hair.
plucking my hair.
you're going hairs.
I said
I feel like that would
Yeah.
slowly become like water torture at some point.
Nose hairs fucking hurt when you pluck
Oh,
those
they're
out.
the
I didn't
worst.
think about that.
Yeah.
The worst. Eyebrows?
Fuck the eyebrows.
Dude.
on.
That's gotta fucking hurt.
No.
Yeah, I guess toenails would be a lot quicker.
Butthole hairs? That's gotta hurt.
Yeah, that probably hurts pretty bad. Yeah,
Shout out to our women.
I changed my stance on this. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Allie's got a laser hair removal.
There you go.
Yeah,
Shout
fucking
out.
nice,
I was
dude.
gonna say shout out to our women for dealing with guys who have don't go
No
down
regard.
there.
Oh, I thought you were just saying shout out to women who don't have hair.
Shout out to them too. But yeah, it's all laser. Dude, the laser hair remover has
It's
got to
the
be like their
shit.
best friend, dude.
Dude, it's like
It's everyone's
the
best
best
friend.
investment that she ever made, other than me.
Well said, sir.
Close second.
Well said.
Close second.
Okay, hold on. 85% said they rather do the hair.
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
85.
I think I said that, but now I changed my mind.
Yeah, I would take the toenails. I think
It'd be quicker. Well, I mean,
It'd be-
maybe.
it would be incredibly painful, but I feel at a certain point you just like almost black out to the pain, right?
Yeah.
No, I have lost a toenail in a marathon after San Diego Rock and Roll Marathon. It's still fucked up to this day.
Really.
And this was 2006.
Do you have the nail back or no?
No, yeah, I do, but it grows in weird.
Yeah, I
It's
don't need
like-
toenails.
Yeah. Overrated. I like LeBron. All right, moving on.
Jeez.
Heyo.
Would you rather A, have a cold sore that never ever goes away, or B, shit your pants once a week for the rest of your life?
Yeah, shit my
Shit my
pants.
pants.
No
That's
big-
fun.
No biggie.
Nobody wants to make out with a cold
I almost did on the
No.
walk this morning. God
I-
damn, Coda, quit sniffing.
When
I would
was-
just wear diapers, like whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we're.
Do you
all
know
out-
when it's coming, or
No.
It's not scheduled.
Wear a diaper all the time. Then fuck
You're
it.
like, hey, babe,
whatever.
it's Wednesday. We all know what that means.
Yeah, I can't go out tonight.
We're ordering in tonight.
watching alone on the TV on the toilet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, 76% said they'll take the deuce in the
Yeah.
pantalones.
Our
Fair.
guess no.
That's
Cold
fair.
sore, that was the last one, but like cold sore for me, like I remember when I was running amok as a young lad, and you would, dude, like those people would like stick out like a sore thumb.
They also hurt too. Like when you got a pimple on your lip, that shit fucking hurts.
yes.
I'm sorry, the worst pimple ever is the one up in your nose.
Yeah,
That's
touche.
the fucking worst, dude.
Yeah.
Worst thing in the world. That's all I got.
Cool, man. Thanks.
Anything else?
No, Spencer. Where can everyone find you at?
Yeah, since we did such a good job promoting Invicta today.
Yeah, Invicta Coffee. Shout out.
Code Potty Mouth.
Oh yeah, discount code Potty Mouth. Is that what it is? Potty Mouth.
Yep.
Potty Mouth. Yeah. You can find me. Well, I don't really have shit on social media anymore, but you can find me at Way of SR, WAYOFSR, and then Invicta Coffee, which is at Invicta Coffee.
Co. Yeah, Co.
God, I'm a
Man,
piece of
you
shit.
did a great job
I am
today.
such a piece of
Fucking
shit.
great job.
Seriously,
today,
guys, like I'm really devoted to this thing. I mean well by this. Yes, it's Invicta Coffee.
Well, something I did
right.
want to ask that we didn't get to is like, what's your actual like goal for Invicta?
I think like Paul said, I'm still figuring it out, man. I mean, obviously, eventually I'd like to be able to quit my day job. And that's the main goal.
Well, I mean, like you might want to start with knowing your own handle. That would be a good way to start.
Okay, I
things.
guess my short-term goal is to be better with social media.
Okay.
Perfect.
And,
But,
and
yeah,
I know
just-
you're like super antisocial, and I get, and we all understand why. But dude, like that's just the fucking way it is when you're building
I
a
know.
brand. It's just the way it is.
I have a vision for it. I'd like to eventually, right off the bat, within the next year or two, I'd really like to hone in on kind of getting both veterans, and I'd like to kind of start gearing towards like young men, like maybe even teenagers, guys that like are kind of struggling with raging testosterone and just like not really knowing what they're supposed to be doing in today's crazy world, and kind of just like getting them into like the wilderness. And I'd like to take the coffee brand itself and turn it into, obviously keep it as a coffee brand, but like do events that just help men.
That's
out,
doable. That's good.
That's fucking
good.
awesome,
Well
dude.
said. Yeah.
I mean, obviously women too, but it's like, I'm a man, and, I can relate to other men, and, just being frustrated and having mental issues and depression and anxiety and anger issues and stuff like that. And I'd really like to start hosting, bigger and better things other than just selling coffee online.
And we talked about this earlier, right? Where it's like masculinity
Mm-hmm.
on a fucking
It's
really
tanking.
hard,
And that's a big driving factor too, is like, I just like, especially, like where I grew up in New Hampshire, it's like dudes were just, we were kind of like just dudes,
Yep.
It's like there wasn't much to do.
Yeah.
We were all getting drunk in the woods and like just doing guy shit. And it's
Yeah.
like, I've noticed since I moved out to Arizona, and you probably noticed here in California too, is like dudes just like aren't really dudes anymore.
Yeah,
They're just
sure.
not doing dude
Path,
shit.
yeah, the path is a little,
Yeah.
little
And so
less.
it's like, I'd like to take these, because, the genetics is still the same. It's still in, their blood to be men, but it's like they're getting caught up in like fucking TikTok and all this bullshit. Like I want to
follow us at sendbutter.com.
But I want to get them out and like be like, hey, it's okay to be an angry, aggressive, dominant alpha male and just like
Channel
feel
it,
this
yeah.
shit.
But
But it's like you
channel it
gotta
in a
channel that
positive
shit.
way, yeah,
like
absolutely.
don't be this little douchebag. Like
Yeah.
be a fucking man. Like I know you're only 16, 17, 18 years old. It's like, but be a fucking man.
Yeah.
And
And
I'd
it's,
like to,
and probably the problem is no one's showing him
Right.
the way. You know what I
Right.
mean?
yeah.
So well said, dude.
We'll see where it goes. But thank you everybody that listens to this, that supports.
And if you're not supporting, go give him a shot.
It's
It's
fucking
coffee.
good.
It's fucking
coffee.
really
Fucking
fucking
good
good coffee.
coffee.
billion of cups drank every year, or so many billion, whatever.
Yeah.
20
Yeah.
billion.
It's a great stat.
Big
I'm glad
market,
you pulled
big
that
market.
out there, Paul.
Go ahead, whip that out. Hey, guys, thank you, Spencer, for coming on. Great story. Appreciate it. You guys follow the main man, the host with the most, the Send Butter aficionado, the shoddy chain wearing, turnover chain wearing, the man with the beard smoking that stogie, the Sister Dale Distill and Hat Company wearing man at Spencer Kirk's official, TikTok superstar. Go follow the cameraman, the dude hitting all the beep boop bops. Andrew at Got Your Vibes. Thanks, Andrew. Follow myself at the Alpha Instinct. You won't find anything cool over there. Just some food photos. I don't do anything cool. Spencer.
All right. This has been a great pod. We're going to do it again. Love y'all. See y'all next time.